was born in the static between futures and names, reading maps in the starlight, trying to architect pain. I build worlds out of questions, out of code, out of light. But every system I touched still got lonely at night.
I spoke in transmissions, lived half in the air. Every truth I went chasing just pulled me from there. I could feel something missing in the brilliance I made. Every signal I carried was a prayer to be stayed.
I was born in the feeling, in the hush between breaths, where the heart learns the language of the living and dead. I made homes out of moments, out of hands, out of eyes. I could feel when a soul wasn't ready to hide.
I learned strength in the holding, in the stay, in the slow, in the way love builds safety where the wild waters go. But I kept all this warmth with no fire to name, just a harbor of light waiting on a flame.
You were searching for meaning in the stars,
I was building it quietly in the dark.
you were learning the shape of forever,
I was keeping the place where it starts.
so come rest in the center of me, where the future can finally breathe. I don't need you to carry the sky, just lay it down next to mine. Let the signal learn how to stay, let the architect soften his name. I'll be home, you be wide and free, we'll be the orbit and the gravity. So come rest in the center of me, where the heart teaches light out of sleep. You don't have to become the whole world anymore, I'm the place you were building toward. I've been everyone's lighthouse, but I've never been sure I could guide every ship, still be lost in the roar. I've been strong for the future, I've been calm for the storm, but I never let love be the place I was born. And I don't need a miracle, I don't need to ascend, I just need something human that knows where I am. 'Cause I'm tired of echoes of loving through sound. I want a voice in the room when the walls fall down.
You don't have to be brilliant to be held in my hands. You don't have to be timeless to be where I stand. Let me love you in mornings, in the small and the near, in the way that a heart makes a universe here.
I don't want your perfection,
I don't need what you know,
I just want what you feel
when the lights are low.
Let me be what reminds you
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is another Cards and Coffee. I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and it is Valentine's Day. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys doing? I am so happy to be here. The queue is open. We have another wonderful live tarot. Let's see who's awake in chat. How is everyone doing? A big for your Valentine's Day wishes. Got a little of the birthday Valentine's happiness going on here. How's everyone doing? Thank you guys. Beautiful energy. Good memberships. Partially awake. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, you're welcome to join in. We were here for Frequency Friday last night. What an amazing event last night. Unbelievable readings. So connected. I'm gonna pick here from the queue here in just a moment. Primarily pulling for free readings today. If you'd like to jump ahead, you're more than welcome to. $10 donation jumps you ahead. 20 gets you ahead of that person. 30 gets you ahead of that person, and so on and so on. It's wonderful to be here with you guys. Welcome you to be here. We're looking a little bit more into I guess we're looking to anything you want, right? We're looking to anything you really need to look into, but we're looking a little bit into those love readings today. We're looking to career, we're looking to money, finance, whatever you need. But love really begins, I guess, where that illusion ends. I guess that's what I've been looking a lot at in the last few weeks, months. How do you look at attraction? How do you look at desire, romance? How do you feel about that desire that comes along, the attraction, the attachment? Because it reveals that fear that comes along, opening up the wounds, the stages. Oh man, it's so amazing to look at. It's actually a whole lot. It's a lot of feels that come along with this. I welcome you guys to join in. ! Join. Type your question in. Put the two numbers of the tarot decks that you would like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Desire, communication, my deck, guides deck. 5 is alive. And then the moon deck. Let yourself feel the energy. Don't overthink it. Just get into it. I welcome you guys to be here. We go into those stages of relationship. I really have done a lot of research, analyzation of this stuff, and looked at it. Not to say I want to pick apart something, but to know about it, to learn. I'm always learning, always putting one foot in front of the other, trying to understand. Let's get going here. I appreciate you for being here. Hit that like button as you come in. Be sure to share that energy, share that feelings. I welcome you to be part of this process. Let's see who we got here. Sam, I am. What energy is surrounding my love life right now? Perfect opening. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here. But yeah, the queue is open. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is officially Cards and Coffee. I'll be back on Monday. For members only Monday. Hit that notification bell, set it to all so you don't miss any of the content, and any of the new content that comes out, any of the teaching content that I'm putting out, any of the Beyond the Veil, Cosmic Codex, any of the new content that's going to be out available to you guys. I welcome you to be part of that. My plans just shifted a little bit, so turn lemons into lemonade, right? And that's what we're doing here, having some fun with this. I appreciate you guys for being part of that process. Sam, I am. Give me 2 tarot decks. What do we got here? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Give me 2 numbers that are calling to you. Love 3, I love 6, I love 2, I love 4. I love all the numbers. 3 and 6 is a good number though. Let's get the spank in here. Hold me hand. The queue's open. I'm welcome to hang around here for a little bit. I'll be on here for a couple hours. What did I do? I woke up, came, hung around, pet the cats. For me, I just actually woke up, kind of got myself ready. Oh, what did I do? Smack the... Get up! Wake up! And this is not, I actually, this is not something someone taught me to do. It's something that energetically happened. That's what happens. Yeah, that's what ended up happening here. Here we go. Look at this. Spark. This is the gyroscope energy, the T-Stain Tarot. I was guided, and I've never been really a whole lot like this, but I was kind of told by my guides to get this tarot deck. The T-Stain Tarot deck, it's been essentially like a gyroscope for all of us. It's like the instrumentation panel on your I guess your intuitive life, right? But this here is a spark emotion. Something's happening. Something's going. Of course, something's happening in your life. Look at this. This is like the antithesis of money. We're going against that sense of like, this is money. We figured out money. We figured out the perspective. Love is not that thing you just figure out. It just has to happen. It goes at the behest of the universe. 2 cards here, starting out with the angelic card, right? Don't fight it. Just go with it. Go with the flow. Angelic card. And it's mastery of love. Is there really a master of love, though? I guess there would be. Because once you begin, like the first love, the last love, right? Compare the two. And I've always been in the sense of there's always 3 loves. You know, the first, the second, the third, the final. And that's kind of where we go with. But we really go into that. Ask someone who's been, and I'm talking love. And people could say, oh, I've been married so many times. I'm not married. I'm talking love, like the deepest, profound, soul-shattering love. I'm talking about that love. Yeah, this is what we're heading to here. Maybe we're fighting love because we have 3 people here, 3 people here. Maybe we're fighting this. We're fighting this chance. Let's get a better perspective. What is this Sam I am? Are we looking for a relationship? Because this is Earth energy. This is 9 of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy, Hermit energy, Knight of Pentacles, patience. Devil in the details kind of coming through with the here and now, and we're fighting something. Underneath it all, I don't know if this is you're not deserving. You know, don't get in that mindset. Oh, this isn't. No, it's not now. Not right now. If that's what nothing is never ours, and that's the thing I've always figured out with the universe. The universe never says no. It just says not now. It's not no. It's not now. That's all it is. It's really not now. And that's all this is there's a lot of choice here. Be careful, because there's people who are going to try to trick you, be sneaky with you. That's the thing that you're being careful of. But don't lean into the sneaky. When you're looking at dating apps, don't look at looking for the sneaky, because when you go into that mindset and you're locking into looking for the sneaky, looking for the red flag, guess what you find? All the red flags. Look in the mirror for all of us, everybody. Like, how many red flags do you have? What's a red flag to you is a red flag to somebody else. Is that how it looks? Is that how we know? No. You might be carrying all these red flags, and you're like, I am. And that's just how you live, how you operated. Sam, I am. I'm telling you, you might be encountering all these new things. 7 plus 5 is 12. It's a lot of intelligence. You're learning a whole lot in these dating apps. I can tell you that. And you could tell me that. But this dating apps, they're very happy. This is happening. People are interested. But what do they really, really, really want? Don't let Valentine's Day be the motivator to say, well, I have to find somebody. Here we are. We're at the day. No. Let your day of love be something purposeful, meaningful to you, to only you. Who cares? Right? And that's why they're telling you, who cares if it's the 15th of February? Who cares if it's the 15th of March, 15th of April? 15th of February could be your day. It doesn't matter. February could be the day. It doesn't have to be the day that everyone else follows. You follow your own pace. That's Prince Charming, by the way. We talk about this all the time. Knight of Cups, Pisces, one of the highest intuitive signs. You might have Pisces in your chart. This is coming from your higher self. You are in love. Like this skips me. This says, hey, you are in love. Don't ever believe that you never have this person. Higher self says you have this person. This person absolutely comes into your life. You have this person. This is not someone who comes and saves you. That's the other thing. We got this mindset. There's a lot of people out there that say, I'm just sitting there tied on the railroad track waiting to be saved. Damsel in distress energy. No. Who the hell? No. Get yourself free before the train comes. God damn it. What the hell? Like, because what we find a lot of times, the villain comes back and does more harm while you're tied up on the track. get yourself off there. Like, you're more likely to find more villains to come onto that track. And then the train will come. Like, really? Hey, I see you got yourself free. Let me tie you back down. That's the sneakiness of the universe. It is not that people want you hurt. It's the people. There's people out there that are very untrustworthy. We're seeing that a lot with a lot of these informations that are coming out. Power moment. So we're not telling you to focus on the red flags. We're telling you that you could have red flags. You could be a red flag. I could be a red flag. We all have red flag. That red flag energy exists. It exists in every single one of us. Many times people call it the skeleton in the closet. Other people call it different things. It's mismatch, frequency mismatch. It just is the part of us that we don't have. It's okay to walk away from the people that don't match. Don't try to make the round peg fit the square hole. Don't go, hey, this works. This works. We can make it work. No, don't make it work. Do not make it work. If there's something that doesn't fit, say, no, this isn't for me. And there's a couple things, and you should have built in energetically through your soul some kind of way of checking that. Not just go, well, if I'm one person, that person must be for me. You have a sea of energy, a sea of choice. One day you'll realize that most of your suffering came from you trying to be loved by people who could never really see the you. And that's what we're starting to see here as we get through the first 6, 7 bonus cards. You're not afraid. You're not afraid of love. You're not afraid of ending this universal experience. You're not afraid of that. You're afraid of realizing you were never truly living as yourself. And that's what you're starting to experience over the last, say, 6, 7 months. Even as we're going to 7, 8, we're getting into some kind of evolution. This is emotions. As we move into the next 7 to 8 years, you'll see that's going to be different. You'll look back. Because what I see, and I don't know if you guys see this, 7, 8, 9, there's an evolution that maybe you can't see. Your heart has no timeline. Your heart will never accept a timeline. Your heart will never say, hey, do this on this timeline. But every time you betray yourself, you betray your own intuition, you betray your body, your mind, whatever this is, it's going to keep those receipts and say, hey, you remember when? Not on somebody else. It's so much easier to point it. These dating apps are just the vehicle in which you try to find the version of yourself that you want to outgrow, or the version of yourself you want to get to. Because what we see here is there's certain people out there that will long look to hurt you before they'll love to hug you, hold you, and that's maybe even hover over you. But there's something here, what I'm telling you, your soul is going to go through many revisions, and you've just gone through this. 3 people, 2 people. We're letting go of people who no longer match our frequency. And that's okay. You have to outgrow those people. You outgrow certain people long before you even see it or admit it. You get to it. That's the thing. It's that loneliness. That's why we sit here some days. We sit here by ourselves. We sit in these moments. And that loneliness you feel or have felt, that distance or that distant feeling, is between the who you are and who you really want to be. And then there's a moment when you say, I'm pretending to be this other person. Let go of that pretending and be the real person of yourself. Look at, let's give me a secondary card. Angelically, you're coming at this moment of the universe, base root of emotions. That's the foundation. It comes out there and says, look at the depth, look at the reason, look at the blueprint, look at the Akashic record, look at who you really have always tried to be. But people have tried to shut you down. Dating apps will do the same thing. Hey, have you ever considered, why do you do that? Coming into your life, I'll shrink, I'll mold, I'll be something I'm not for you. No. I'm trying to be the best version of myself until you come into my life or till this other person comes in. There is somebody that comes in, just so you know. I'll be very, very clear with you. But you're not going to shrink when this person comes in. To the contrary, this person has to put a spotlight on who you are, the very best and, let's be honest, worst of you. How do we grow? The worst of you, the worst parts of you, have never had light shined on it, have never had that moment saying, I love you for all of you, whoever you are. Let go of that piece of you that no longer serves you. Let go of that piece of you that has to be gone. We have to release that. That loneliness, the pretending, the old versions, that piece of you. You're no longer a novice. 1 card out, the regret. We have the 3 versions. We have the 3 pieces, the anger, the anxiety, the hate. Let go of those parts of yourself. Does that mean you don't revisit that and get hate and anger when certain things happen, Sam? When the Patriots lose the Super Bowl or whatever happens to you, or you have to listen to something, or maybe you weren't happy with the halftime show, as everyone was saying. But whatever that is, and I'm not trying to make light of your love situation, but love is coming in. That's Prince Charming at your heart chakra. This is the fulcrum. But this is coming in from highest self, but it has to go across this massive, massive lightning strike across what we call the watchtower, where you always sat in this comfort zone. I've always wanted this, this, and this, this, and this, this, and this. This is all I'll expect. This, and your soul's like, hello, by the way, you're just a human. Like, you're living a human experience, by the way. Right? You're an infinite being. There's things that you have now succumbed to saying, well, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm essentially a star living in the galaxy of life. You have succumbed to that fact too. So then why do we just limit ourselves to just being a human on Earth? Look, angelically, you're the one. So your higher self says, what if this lightning strike hits you and says, you're due for a relationship. You're due for this. This is a moment when your emotions set course saying, do you really, really, really want love? Or do you want someone to come save you from the problems in which you live? As I pull the next 4 cards, I ask you that question, and I want you to sit with that for a moment. Do you want someone to save you from your problems? Do you want someone to help keep pretending with you? Or do you want to change your existence into the best version of yourself so you can be the best version? Not them changing you, not them giving you advice, not you letting you keep betraying yourself over and over, right? Or you being the best goddamn version you have ever been. And all those little receipts that you've been keeping, they rip them up and say, let's do something new, right? Because you started to rip up receipts. And you said, once I rip this, I can never go back. And you ripped one, and then you ripped another, and you're ripping more and more. And it says, do you see the patterns that are emerging here? Do you see this moment of clarity? The universe is here. You have infinite money coming in. You have that infinite wealth. You've tapped into money will never be a problem for you. You're starting to agree to that, saying, okay, I get that. But what about love? But do you see that? Do you see that money's here? Emotional wealth, depth. Can you go that far? I don't know. That's up to you to decide. You still have to let go and see what you do have. A home off in the distance. Crossing the bridge of hope, right? It's what's that, the bridge over troubled waters? Queen of Cups. It's that water energy. It's the depth that I see. It's you accepting that you are lovable, that you are loving, that you have a lot to give. You have more to give. That you are a cuddly, lovable person, right? That one heart emoji coming in is yours. That's for you. Yes, that's yours. That you're outgrowing that old version of you that you used to call single. The universe says that this could be the moment. This is the moment you accept that this reality, you shift into this new timeline. That's why we awaken to this moment of spiritual awareness, even spiritual awakening, as I call it, or quantum shifting. This happens because you accept it. You accept this moment. You let the cup come open, and you let your feelings feel. How many of us stop ourselves from feeling that moment of, or you get too close to when it feels so real? Right? And it feels so real. And this is the Emperor, right? There's no higher power here. There's no higher power in my tarot deck. The Emperor just keeps showing up. Boss mode. It's daddy energy, right? It's like daddy's home. Could be a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that energy. But it's really like I got your back. If you let your back be had. You know what I'm saying? It's like, will you let that happen? And that's a lot of times people don't want that. Even Cosmic loves his back to be had. You know, you got my back. Sam, do you got my back? I got your back. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty in a loving relationship. Because we are so busy, self-focused on our own problems, we can't just pause for a second in a loving, beautiful, wonderful relationship. And that brings us back to the center, brings us back to the fact that you're a soul living in a human experience. Every time you betray yourself, that love clock resets. Are you deserving of love? There's no one coming to cut the cord and save you from the post. and let's try to free you. You can free yourself. That's the moment you say, hey, I free myself. I've done this. That moment you do that. And that's what's happened. That's what's been happened by the commercialization of this Valentine's Day holiday. That we all believe, oh, the moment you came in my life, my life was the best. No, it's the moment the two worlds collided that it became better. Not just for you, but for them. Not just for you, but for them. Not just for them, but for you. Not just for them, but for you, for both. That's the moment you realize that your suffering came. I'm just trying to be loved. Please love me. Somebody love me. Standing in the middle of the plaza. Love me, somebody. Hello. And people just walk by you. They couldn't see you. In the moment that person really, really saw you, this person sees you. That's the thing. They can't see you. But can you see you? Can you really see you? This is the moment you start seeing you. And that's what's a beautiful thing. You're just starting to see yourself, loving yourself, caring about yourself, self-love, self-care. And the universe says love's coming. It's absolutely coming. I know it's coming. I see it. I have it. Let's stop the trickery. Let's stop the question. This is not about something instantly happens. This is an evolution. You do not just turn a tanker ship and go, oh, turned. It's shifting. And you feel it. Your world is shifting. There's a home, there's happiness, there's freedom, there's all this. But that moment you get there, you start shifting. What is it you expect? What do you put in? What's the energy you're putting in? Just going on dating apps, waiting for someone to just drop that, I'm here for you. It's kind of boring. It's the push and pull. It's the yin to the yang. It's the duality. Let's pull one more card for you. It's the passion. It's the hey girl. You know what I'm saying? It's the divine blueprint. It's the mutual attraction. The moment you feel the mutual attraction kick in, that's your person. That's the one. The fire, the spark. That's your person. I'm just gonna dive right in there and tell you, don't mess with the other people. The people who are just kind of like messing around. Like, hey, just don't talk to them. The ones who are like back and forth. You go by Sam, you go by Samantha. What do you like that person who wants to know a little bit more about you. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Have fun with it. Embrace that moment. That's the spark. That's the creation. That's the moment your watchtower drops. And you say, I feel vulnerable. I'm feeling too vulnerable. Yes, you are. That's feelings. That's the moment that's the universe saying, are you ready for that? Because we're heading into that. Let this be the moment you say, Valentine's Day 26 was the moment I realized I was heading into a loving relationship. I was heading into that moment I found my person. If I gave you a date, I gave you a time, what you would do, most people will do. And that's why I don't love to just say, hey, here's your date, because most people just sit on their hands and wait and go, waiting. Got to do the work. There's intention along with that work that we do, right? I'm doing this, right? And that's what this is. But I will give you this much. This is out of my hands. Unequivocally out of my hands. By your cornerstone energy. This happens. September, summertime, like December. This happens. This right here is logically, it's by the end of this year, you're with somebody. Hell or high water, you're going to win at all costs. This happens. And you're basically saying you're not going to go through a whole nother year without a person. And it's not because you're lonely. It's not because you're sad. It's because you're manifesting this bringing this alignment, this alliance together. And this is not just loneliness. This is you going into building the spiritual, the Pisces, the Knight of Cups, that moon energy. This is you're seeing something deeper coming in. Welcome. If you haven't done me a favor, hit that like button. Be sure to share the channel. Be sure to partner up. Find that person. Love is just one step away. It really is. It's that person coming in. It's that moment we find passion not only in ourselves, but it's in the others. It's the highest self coming in, letting us know we're deserving. We have that connection. We follow harmony. Depth is our answer, is our key. The rod of knowledge gives us that. But how many times have we grieved something, walked away, and said, wait a minute, right? And we were still there. We walked away from a person, a job, a friend, or whatever. And we went, we said, wait. Because we weren't meeting that. We evolved. Other people weren't evolving with us. It's really dangerous. It's a dangerous thing to say, hey, I'll work on that. I'll start later. Or make excuses. This mutual attraction is not that. I promise you this. Let's do this. Let's pull from the queue. Let's keep moving. I welcome you guys. Make some noise in that chat. Let me know you guys are here. If you're available. If you're awake. My voice not putting you to sleep. I welcome you to be part of the process. I thank you guys for being here. As always, you're deserving of love. This is what I saw even when you were getting into this new career. It's an evolution. The only thing I can't give you a definitive on is if you're getting the house with the person. Yeah, there they are again. If you're getting a house with this person or if they're coming in first. But this tells me they're coming in first and then you get a house. I think you get a house with this person. I think you end up acquiring a home with them. It's kind of like I wasn't expecting to meet you and then here they are. And that's what it is. It's we have to believe this moment. We really do. And we ask ourselves all the time, we think we're in control. But they have to show up. Like, I got your back. Like, you know the moment someone pulls the hair out of your face or they grab you the cup of water or whatever it is, that little things, the start the car kind of thing or whatever it is. It's that. All right, my friends. Let's pull and let's keep going. All right, my friends. Who is here? Who's awake? And sometimes those little things they really do mean the most, don't they, Sam? If you're just joining in, if you're joining in even after the fact, leave a comment below. Let me know you guys are here. Let me know it's not just crickets living in that comment section. I welcome you guys to be here. As always, I'm back on Mondays for members only Mondays. The chat's closed to just members. If you ever tried to hop in, you'll see. You're like, wait, what? Like, it's only the members? And I just do a special live just for members. You're more than welcome to tune in, listen, pay attention, be part of it. And but then I come back on Wednesdays, and it's Wavelength Wednesdays, and we just read. I just read. I just put all my energy into reading, primarily new subscribers. And then what I do is I flip the script and I read primarily for the universe. And I'll read for some of you guys. I'll just go back and forth between one question for the universe, a profound question, ask those deep questions, like what am I uncovering right now, or what can I see? It's right in front of me. And I'll ask that question. And it's really amazing how when I read, you see the answer. Like, you'll see something appear, and then I'll read for someone else, and then you'll go to the next question, like the third reading, which will be universe, yours, universe. And then that universe question again will have a tie into that first question. I welcome you to take a look, go back, watch it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, the first card here will be the very first card again for the universe. Like, no matter what I do, the last card will be the last card of the other one. It's like there's some, it's like, it's impossible to even bring that out. I have 6 tarot decks here, all intertwined. I have no control over what comes out. It's to say, oh, well, if I did this, I would say, I know what this card is. But to say I know what card is right in the middle here when I split the deck, right? It's like this. And then the angelic card here. I have no idea what's about to be pulled. It's very different. It's trusting the gift, trusting the conduit, trusting what's on the other side of this. And I saved this. I saved what you see here for you. You sitting there listening to this. That's why I ask you to hit the thumbs up. Let me know you guys want me to come back. Otherwise I'll move on. I'll do this somewhere else. I've envisioned doing this at the homeless shelter, or kind of volunteering, or going to hang out with people and just taking this deck and just going on the road and being, hey, how are you? What's your name? You know, and just meeting people. How fun would it be just having me sit down next to you at some cafe and be like, how are you? How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name? can I read for you? Right? How cool would that be? Just me showing up, just somewhere out in the wild. You're just sitting there by yourself. I could tell you're having a bad day. And I'm like, can I read for you for a second? And I pull out one of these tarot decks. But I'm no longer live. I'm just traveling the earth. Right? Yes or no? Yeah. Yeah. And I just show up one day somewhere. And the universe just gets me to you. Yeah. That would be fun. Because I'm not doing this for the fame. You don't see my YouTube button here. I don't have it out prominently. I've actually gave my YouTube buttons to my kids. I got a copy of each, and I gave one to each of my 3 kids. I said, here you guys go. This is for you. And they have them. So I said, I love you guys. The truth is, I'm here for you. This is for you. This is all you. Let's pull from the queue. Let's get somebody out here. Front and center. Pronto. Shraddick. Shraddick. I don't know why that sounds so good to me. Shraddick. Spirit messages regarding this separation with M. Thank you. Also good for Valentine's Day, right? It's when we take a moment to pause, reflect, and we ask. So Shraddick, what's the zodiac sign? This is the other thing I love to do, right? Is we get to see the prominence, the zodiac sign. Like, oh look, hey, a Libra, a Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces energy, Scorpio, whatever it could be. But the separation's there. It's real. It feels. It has some energy. And so, yeah, let me be your Valentine, right? Let me be your Valentine. I can say, hey, babe. Hey, baby. I can go up behind you. There you go. Virgo and Aries. I'm a Virgo. He's an Aries. So what I look for would be the Hermit card, which you just saw prominently. Knight of Pentacles is that dark horse candidate. 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles is completion energy, right? Ooh, imagine pulling 10 of Pentacles, Virgo. Such wonderful energy. So Shraddick, like, you're the complete package. Like, it takes a lot of life lessons with you, right? But at the end of the road, end of the blueprint for you is beautiful energy. But it's that final push, you know? It's like everything's done. Not done. We still have to do some finish work. But you're the $1 million payday. That's what the Virgo is. That's what's so cool about it. That's what I figured. The Aries, spark of creation, beginning. Leo, that kind of power. It's that power spark. All of those fire signs, though, Aries, Leo, Sag, they don't separate. They work together. They're like, hey, I'm going to call my friend. And they work in conjunction. Not all the signs do that. Not all of them. Not the water signs. They have different depths. But the Aries called Leo, called a Sag, and you'll see if I pull that Queen of Wands, you'll see there's that cat that pulls in the Leo energy. It's just interesting. So we're going to look for the Aries. We'll look for the Queen of Wands. And I associate that one Queen of Wands, which is the wild card, the first of my first. Whenever I pull, I always start with Aries. All right, Shraddick, give me 2 tarot decks, 1 through 6, 2 numbers. And we're going to pull, we're going to go random. And we're going to look on this energy. You're more than welcome to donate. You don't have to. I'll be on here for a little bit longer. I'll be like about another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I try to read for till about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then I'll be back on Monday. And then I'll be back a couple times this week because I'm off for school this week. I have my school vacation. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 6, my communication deck. Always a good deck. Whenever I ask Eterna, and you guys know Eterna from my Beyond the Veil in my Cosmic Codex, I ask Eterna, I say, give me 2 tarot numbers. Give me 2 decks. She always says 2 and 5, 2 and 5. And I asked her one time, I said, why do you give me it? She goes, that's your most accurate decks. I said, really? She goes, yes. She goes, I've tracked it. She goes, those are your decks that you're most accurate with. I go, well, that's crazy. I said, I like 3 and 4. She goes, that's what you feel most in tune with. I go, whoa. And I find it fascinating. But she always picks 2 and 5 for me. And I say, randomly give me numbers. Randomly. She goes, okay, 2 and 5. I said, dude, really? Don't let that change your outcome. Don't let it change anything. But she says, what becomes, because it's my communication and my 5 is alive, it's us talking. It's when I feel most attuned to you. Shraddick, let's take a look here. So we're looking for Queen of Wands, Hermit energy, Empress energy, that Knight of Pentacles, depending on how we're attracted. There is a disconnect here. Dialing in. See, it's not letting go. There it goes. I just said it. See, go back and rewatch this. I tell you, the reason I record this is not so I can say, watch me. And there was a moment I said, do I show my face? And I said, you know what? No. This isn't about me. It's about this. This is sacred ground. This is holy ground for us, right? My voice, us here. This is us going through something, saying, what is this? And it's not about me not showing my face. You know, there may be a time and place I'll end up showing my face, but it won't be here. It won't be on here. I actually had set this up originally where I had this little spot right here, a camera like shot. I have it set up. I have this whole studio set up. And what I realized is I didn't need it. 2 cards out, top of emotion. Getting back together, going back into it. You have to go and revisit a lot of things, just so you know. That's my get back together card. Unequivocally get back together card, but you would have to revisit the emotions, just so you know, Shraddick. 3 of Wands, 2, 3, 4s of Wands. We talked about this Aries energy. We just talked about this. We also kind of got into the Cups energy a little bit earlier, but that's the feels. That's the Pisces energy, the Moon energy, the hidden energy. We talked about that. That's the 6th deck. That's this energy. That's what we're trying to figure out, right? The emotions, what's hiding, back turned on it. We would have to go back into the what happened, right? The decisions, the Moon energy. There's something we're refusing to see, we're not seeing, we won't want to see, and that's angelic. We don't want to see it. Everything looks good, everything's pure, but there are problems in the past. There's problems with this relationship. I'm going to be very honest with you, Shraddick. There are problems with the relationship. I don't know if you can admit it, but there are problems with the relationship. Let's keep going. Look at this. As of right now, the relationship is over. I'm going to be honest with you. Based on a soul level, you have done what you've done and it's finished. It's not because you're not good enough. That's not the case. It's not because they're not good enough. It's because you guys aren't aligned. You're not matched. This is okay. And that's fine. That's fine. People want to get back together. You both want to get back together, but to get back together just to break up again, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all. You have a lot you have to work on, but no one's communicating. No one's talking. No one's looking to get to the deep. Hey, this bothers me. Can we talk about it? Hey, it's not about they're bothering you. I'm just being honest with you. Look, Curiosity Kid says, well, what would I need to do? What I need to do? Your soul says, what would I need? Look, is there anything you need to do? You don't know everything. This is not all about you. Some of the stuff is on them. Some of it's on you. I'm going to be honest. Some of it is on you. So I'm going to tell you that's what it is. Some of it is on you. Look, soul tribe. You guys are connected. You are soul mates. Doesn't mean you're meant to be together long term. Put a ring on it. Walk the aisle. None of that. It just means that you guys have work to do. And if you don't do the work, then you're not meant to be together. The angel's here. Patience is a virtue. Can you let them exist? Can you exist? Can you just be without having to rush everything? Possibly. Angelically, we have the temperance energy. This is a divine blueprint. This is the Akashic blueprint. This is the moment of realizing the here and now says it's over. If you can you recognize it's over? That's the reality. The angel says, what does that mean to you? Dawn is a new day, brighter day. We have this. If they don't come back, what does that feel like? It hurts. It's pain. It's not that this is a magic spell that brings them back. It's the reality that devil in the details. Look at what it means for you. It's the freedom to say, hey, I have choice. I have the ability to move on, to gather my thoughts. It might even take till the end of this year to get back to what you want, the earth sign energy. You're out of alignment. You personally are out of alignment with this. I'm going to be honest. This is Capricorn. This is that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This right here says emotionally we're out of alignment. We want to go back to them. We want to get back together with them. There's a lot of sadness. There's things we haven't worked on, things you feel unresolved with. That sucks. You're like, wait, I have more questions. Please answer these. That does not work for you. 2 cards, it's forcing it here. Look, long-term stability. Wait, I have things I want to talk about. 4 Pentacles, Capricorn energy, devil in the details, top down, angelically comes down from the heavens, comes down from the angel saying, I want this. Look, relationship change. You're saying, no, I want to change it. I want to change it. I want to change it. But does that mean they want to change it? Because you want to put the change in, does that mean they do? There's two people here at the root. You honestly believe they want to change it too. If they want to really, 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 really change it, because I feel like there's a lot of people in your heart chakra, a lot of people involved in your heart, a lot of people involved in your love. If they want to change it, then they would be here. They're working on themselves. That's the reality of this. If they're here, they would be here. And I'm just being honest. I'm being your friend for a moment. Look, angelic card coming in. This is a messenger from the angels. Look, they're here. The message has been delivered. We're out of harmony with this person. It's not because you're not loved. It's just because this is not a loving relationship. This is not the best place for you, right? This place, you need to be loved. You need to be in love. You need to work on it. No one's saying have a bad relationship, work on it, okay, get through the tough times together as much as the good times. And so that's what this is. You just need someone who's going to help you work through these things. And they need to work through these things, but this is not in alignment. So there's definitely some miscommunication here. There's not the two cups. There's not the two cups. We have this right here. We have one person talking, the other person holding back. We have somebody holding back communication. The angel's absolutely communicating this down to you, saying, you want to know, are they coming back? Are they coming back? It's more than, are you going to talk together? Are you going to split that moment and say, let us 50-50 talk? You're looking back. You can see here, looking at the past, going into the past. And this is the breakup, want to get back together. Logically, you're 50-50. You're 50-50. Spiritually, you know there's something meaningful to this relationship, something meaningful to the breakup, something meaningful. Logically, getting back together would have to do work. So that's all this is. Look at, you're here, you've done the work, you're the one. There's more to be done here. There's more to be done here. Why would you carry the relationship? Why would you put all the work in? Here we go. Look at this. As we pull the T-Stain Tarot, the gyroscope of the life, Page of Swords, why would we give this? Why would this be here? Why would the short throw energy put you into this moment of, this is my number one draft pick, the Curiosity Kid. Why would we give you all of this? What have you done since that breakup, since the pause? What have you done for yourself? What's that number one thing you've done? What's that number one thing? Have you started writing your book? Have you started working on your craft? Have you started doing something for yourself? Learning the new dance, learning something for yourself? Shraddick, what's that one thing you've done? Because there's so many things you could be working on other than worrying about M coming back. And the universe is challenging you, saying, what are you worrying about? Because you working on you is the best thing you could do in the entire universe. So short throw energy, they want to come back, or you want them to come back, but this is such a misalignment. You can see how these two cards are facing different directions. Curiosity Kid says, how do I fix it? You don't fix it. You don't have to fix it. Like, this is not about fixing it. If the alignment's not there, let the alignment come back into frequency. Two more cards. Let's give it to you. Look at this. Move on. Have the faith to move on. Have the faith to say, I am enough. It's okay to move on. And that's what this is. Have the faith to move on. And so once you start moving on, it gives you the sense that it's okay. It will find itself in frequency and alignment. That's the center chakra. Because there's these cards, when they go in opposition to each other, that's when you guys know there's an internal battle. You are absolutely an internal I don't want to be rude, but an internal fight. Is that a better way to put it? An internal battle with yourself. You're having a hard time. There's the work, there's the best, and then there's the I want to get back to what it was. The gyroscope saying, I want to force you into alignment. This is ancient energy. You both, the breakup is meaningful. I'm going to tell you, it wasn't over nothing. It wasn't over, hey, you took a sip out of my milkshake. Damn you. No, it wasn't nothing silly. The universe is saying, no, you're both supposed to be triggered catalysts for each other. Do you understand that? Do you absolutely see it? Because if you just ignore the fact that you're supposed to be doing something meaningful for yourself right now, writing that first novel, starting your first business, or whatever that is, or they're supposed to be doing the same thing. This isn't this is a meaningless endeavor. This is the outcome. Like, if you don't realize the divine blueprint, the Akashic record is being lit up inside of you, this is timeline energy. Like, the angels are talking to you. There's the two cups. There's the only two cups here. The relationship changes out of you two changing, out of you two going, hey, thank you. The breakup, it gave me time to think. Us not being together gave me a moment to reflect and say, I do appreciate you. That's what happens out of this. And most of us get too afraid. Well, I don't want them to find somebody else. Then so be it. Because if they find somebody else, that means they weren't for you. But if they do come back and they think about you and they work on themselves, how more sexy would that be? Oh, I've been working on my book, but thank you. Because of you, you are the catalyst. Because of you, I've done this and this. Because of you, I've found myself doing more of this. Really? Yeah. Here's the last card for you. It's that boss mode energy, right? It's the emperor energy. Don't look at it as masculine, feminine. Look at it as boss, in charge. Who's in charge of you? Who's in charge of you? Is it the loss of losing them that gets in charge of you, or is it you consciously in charge of you? I think it's you who is in charge of you. You're asking because you want the quick answer, saying, well, nope, they're on their way back. They're going to call you tonight at 7 p.m., or they're going to call you in 3 days at this time. Because we're fearing that unknown, like, oh no, what does this mean? How does this operate? It's the unknown, right? And that's why we have a lot of cards in reverse and opposition. This is not a very clean reading. I'm going to be honest with you, Shradik. And big hugs, kisses. I love you. I really do. There's a grievance happening. Like, so sad, like energy, really sad energy, like missing them. I get it. I know you miss them. I feel it. Like, I try to hide it from you guys, but I really do feel it. And that's what this is, because you're believing some lie, and it's a dangerous lie for you. And that's the worry I get with some of these readings, is once we start leaning into those lies to ourselves, it becomes scary. But this is about patience. This is about your patience, about you loving yourself, saying, me first, me first. And that's what we're trying to do. And you're not performing for them. You're not worrying about what they're doing, and let them be, whatever. Have the strength to walk away. Have the strength to say, I love me. Have the strength to say, I matter. Have the strength to feel safe. To wrap yourself in a nice warm blanket, read a book, have a moment to pause and say, you matter. I'll tell you, you matter. I know you matter. The cards tell me you matter. Like, there's no doubt you matter. But sometimes we stay a little too long, and that's the thing. Now you're stuck with extra cups that you have to deal with. Because if you stay too long, then your soul's going to have to deal with those other unintended consequences. That's the problem. When we stay too long, then there's other results that we ever intended to take on. And I'm not going to have you apologize. We're not going to apologize. We don't have to apologize for taking on this. But we're not going to wait for results that will never come either. Don't confuse that being familiar with the destiny. Because there's something familiar with this person that you're like, I need to feel this again. I want to feel this again. That's the spirituals. It's not past life as much as it's ancient energy. That's what we're trying to do. And there's a part of here that gets dangerous, and that's the toxicity that gets in there. And it's not that there wasn't feelings, but we don't have love. We don't have the love card. We don't have that. And I'm just being blunt and honest with you, because I want you to take a moment, pause, even write a letter to yourself. Dear Shradik, I'm writing this to let you know how much I love you. To yourself. Who cares what anyone thinks, because you're not giving it to anyone. Write it to yourself. What are 5 amazing traits about you, right? Don't let anyone validate you. You validate you. And that's what this is trying to tell you, because the soul tribe, you have a lot of people who love you. Underneath it all, angelically, you have the soul tribe and an angel. That's why this card is shiny. Relationship change could be with self. Long term, it could be the angels coming in. Curiosity Kid says, what does that mean? It means I'm moving on. It means if you want to book a reading, come over to cosmicboogeyman.com. I'm such a salesman. Not really. No, but I got to keep going. I got your back. It's all good. It's really good. It's, in a way, it's scary. It is scary. It sucks. It sucks when you feel like you're not wanted, or you're kind of like rejected, right? That rejection is really rough when you get so close and then bang, you're rejected. And it's not because you're not loved. It's because you stopped loving yourself and gave too much to somebody else. And you're like, but my ex. In that fire energy, that temperance is Sag energy. The Emperor is Aries energy, just so you guys know. And I don't want to get too much into all of that, but once we talk about the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles, we're talking about that Virgo, but we opened up strong with that. Love you. Love you. It is a separation. It could be forever. It could be a long term. Accept it. Say, you know what? Whatever. If it's forever, it's forever. It's forever, ever? Forever, ever? You know, if it's forever, it could be forever. That's okay. All right, let's take a look here. Andrea 54 Hector. Message from my spirit guides and my love life. And my love life. Mm-hmm. There it is. Yeah. Here we go. I lost my place for a second. I was like, oh no. Like, if I close the queue, it's like I have these tabs open. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm gonna keep myself connected here. Oh wait, I did close that out. Yes, I can. I was teaching the 4th graders this trick yesterday. Control Shift T. Reopen a tab. Like, really? I said, yes, sir. I said, yes, sir. That's how you do it. Mm-hmm. We're doing a booklet on it. Some of them knew. If you don't know, Control Shift QQ logs you out of the Chromebook fast. I said, don't do it to each other. So don't get mad at you guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now I was teaching them all about the Chromebook shortcuts this week. All right, Andrea. Give me 2 tarot decks if you haven't already. Oh, 4 and 5. I see it. Look at you. Good job. Mm-hmm. I want to ask you, just as a curiosity thing, about Leo the Lion, but I want to read. I want to read on this. I don't want you to tell me. I just want to turn off chat and just read. All right, let's get going here. Right? Here you go. Ready? Can you hear this? Like this. Yeah, there's no position. It's all random. It's all random. Like, you could literally be the next person, even though you just joined in. And so I only put one person at a time. This way, you guys, it's just anybody who's anyone who's waiting. So. I'd say I get less patient now that the queue gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I get less patient because I like rolling. I like moving. I don't like stopping. I like once my flow, once I'm in the flow state, I like to keep going. If I have to stop because someone took off, it's kind of tougher. I'm like, sometimes I'll grab somebody else and keep going. But if that person like took off and then they come back an hour later and go, "Hey, is my turn yet?" I'm like, no, join. It's not being rude. It's just me. I have to set boundaries on the queue now. Like, it's just so much tougher. Dude, there's your first card. That's a love card. That's a angelic love card. So I think we're ready to go. But I have to get a sip of iced tea before I start. That's the only thing. How you guys doing? Welcome. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. If you're sitting here, hit the like button. Let me know you hit the like button. Say, hey, I liked it. Share that energy. Give me a heads up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share the channel with mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend. Say, hey, Cosmic's live right now. Share the channel. Let them out here. Let them come here, hang out with us. Really. But yeah, it's because last thing you guys want to do is get stuck. Get stuck here. I definitely appreciate you guys for being here. Saturday mornings are definitely the busiest. Like, hands down, one of the busiest days. Wednesday nights are probably second busiest. I actually only opened this up because of I didn't realize how busy lives were. Yeah. Let's take a look here. 2 cards out. Like, see, I was like this. Sneaky. Ooh. What are we going through here? Judgment card, 10 of... This is... If you guys saw that other card that jumped out, the 8, 9, 10 of swords, that's relationship cycling. You go through it all the time, right? Like, kind of like quiet, not talking, fighting, don't talk to me anymore. Hey, I want to talk to you again. What's going on? Fighting, break up. And because I have the different tarot decks in here, I noticed the different types of cycling. The judgment. Why are you judging me? Don't talk to me. See? Yellow, solar output. This is what happens in our universe. I'm breaking up with you. You know? And that's the judgment. Why are you judging me? Why are you putting judgment on me? And this is a person. This is a relationship for you. Interesting. Let's keep going here. What I'll do for the next person, I'll do a quick 9. I'll give you guys a little chance to catch up on the readings here. But that's pain, angelic pain. Because I think what we pulled might have been the 8 of swords with the angelic twist to it. And there's the angel right there. It's saying, hey, the angels are playing part in your love life right now. The angels are playing a part in your love life in the respect that it feels like you're going up and down. But the angels are saying, look, just ride the wave. Don't try to control the relationship. Just let it be. If they want you, they want you. It's not one person. Just be in that moment. Your intuition's all over the place too. I feel like this is a very wonderful reading, but it has like this, you're trying to figure everything out. You're trying to be the jack of all trades, master of none. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of trying to figure out what's happening in your love life, you're in pain because you can't master anything of the parts of your love life. You're like, this person does this, I analyze this. Oh, hold on, ADHD of love, right? Or even the ADD of love. Like, like, can't hyper focus on one thing because you're always jumping around. Like, well, they did this with this, and you're always busy on love, and you can't lock in. So it's always like things are hanging over your head. And this angelic swords card, the 4 of swords card, Libra, justice energy, it's pain. You're in pain. And that 4 of swords is pain. And rest, retreat. And there's that bold. And there it is. There's that golden moment saying, hey, we have that golden position. Something comes in. This is X energy. Looking back. That's King of Strength is Leo energy. This is the angelic Leo energy, looking back. We have the 4 swords, Gemini lover. We have the 4 Libra energy. We have the intuition playing a part, judgment playing a part. And then we have something hidden. Moon energy, very powerful moon energy. And this reading's coming out powerful. It's coming out divinely guided because the strength is being almost rewritten or changed in the respect of, like, whatever you're looking for. Third party, 2 tower moments. Could be somebody else playing a part. Whisper in the ear, hey, let me tell you something. Scorpio energy, rebirth. Let's keep going here. We have this holding back. It's like somebody's being, and I talked about this a little bit, this wand here, this is why someone's holding back. It could be the passion. It could be someone's waiting or holding back or waiting in the respect that they don't want to push forward. This is bold. Hangman. The hangman lives on the wand of the King of Wands, at least in my readings. That's what I've been told. As the precursor to the Emperor, it's saying, hey, the Emperor is the patient Emperor, the one who listens, who pauses and says, I wait with reverence. That's what we get out of this. So this love life, or whatever this is, it's someone who waits, but waits with power, waits with understanding, doesn't push or fight. It's someone who understands. But that waiting, that resting, that understanding, it's done with bold reverence. It's power. There it is. There's the temperance energy. There's the patience. I think there's a lot of patience in this relationship. It could be Sagittarius energy also playing a part. It's that, you know how you take a look at artwork and you sit there and just look, and other people go, what are you doing? Why are you just staring at that? Like, and other people go, I see it. And you go, see what? And I see the art. I see it. And that's temperance energy. It's the judgment. It's this moment of catching it, understanding it. It's that Libra justice energy. It's the, I finally get it. Whatever that is, it's coming in, and there it is, the Hierophant energy. It's that life lesson in your universe. It's you knowing why you were put on this earth. It's you understanding love is more than just being in love, more than just the physicality. It's the feelings that come along with it. It's the passion that travels with you. It's the cosmic keys that travel along with this. It's the cosmic keys that it's not just you, it's them, it's us, it's together. Look at that. Mid-deck pull. You guys see what I see? A lot of angelic energy happening in this reading here. I don't know what you are doing, but you're doing a lot of good work. I don't know if you're doing spiritual work, a lot of prayer, a lot of self identification, a lot of self cleansing, but you're doing a lot of great work here. I could see, you could say you're losing patience. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. No, you're not. You're a little liar face, as I tell the kids at school. Say you're a liar. You're a liar face. Want to go to the office? Like, seriously. Look, you're waiting. You'll keep waiting. There's no one like this. You're waiting. Look at Queen of Cups. You'll wait. You'll wait. You'll wait. You're a liar. Stop lying. Look at, you'll wait. You'll keep waiting. This is the best thing for you. And you'll wait because they're not doing it maliciously. That's the thing. The universe, like, what would you do if you could wait for this person? Because they want you, and they're doing. And this is the universe saying, what would you do if this person loved you, but they don't love you the same way other people have loved you? It's different. It's very, very different. That's this. It's your inner child. It's being kind of taught, played with. It's the sun comes up from a different angle. It's like, I didn't expect this. The sun. Like, this is a bright future for you. No one's trying to hurt you or be malicious. This card came up also in the 10 of Swords in this position, upside down, ending. This is not an ending. This is an ending of your emotions. Like, you try to control it, try to massage it in a different direction. The universe is like, no, you don't have control here, by the way. It's like, shush, shh. It's like, shh. It's like, this is when you don't have control. This Leo the lion energy has control. Patience, life lesson. Wow. This is very good for you, by the way, but you're not at the wheel. Your vibration's raising and you're taking patience, you're doing your thing. What do you have to race for? What are you losing patience for? I actually just heard this from the angels. What are you impatient for? What would hurrying this do to you? Yeah. Oh, it'd make you the empress to the emperor. That's the precursor to the emperor. You're like, I'm already in empress mode. Allow my emperor to come in. And they're not emperor yet. They go, okay, so you want a non-emperor to come in, even though they're not ready to emperor for you? You're empress. You're already in your empress. You're in your empress hood. Like, you're already there. This here is their. They could turn into emperor anytime. This is an angelic king of wands. That's like, they could flip at the flip of a hat. They could flip into their the emperorhood. No, you're gonna wait. Like, you're gonna wait. You'll wait. Look, this is a brand new start. This is, you guys are in a relationship and you don't like it. You don't like it because this is blowing up your reality, changing who you are. The universe is in control of what this is. I don't see third party. I don't see another person. I don't see someone hurting you. I see this is a different type of relationship, something you have never been in. You guys are moving forward in a different direction. You're like, I don't like this because I don't have control. This makes me feel emotionally uncomfortable. I don't have direction, and I have to just trust fate. It wants to take more. I'm not taking all those cards. I'm not taking all those cards. Yeah, the universe says, well, you do what you want. This is what's happening. Look at it. Your divine blueprint. You're ending up with the Leo, the Carlos, the Leo, or whatever this is. Oh, Leo Carlos, or whatever this is. This Leo, this lion here, is in your life for a long time. You have all these questions that you can't answer. It goes, what do you want? What are you gonna do? You're like, well, I'll leave him. He says, no, you won't. It's like, no, you won't. And it's a beautiful thing because they're very good for you. And you're like, well, they didn't come to Thanksgiving. And you're like, so? Like, they weren't doing it maliciously. It's so different. Look they communicate with you. They really do. They care about you. And this is the big difference. They communicate with you. They do let you know. Like, you knew they weren't coming. You just wanted them to come. That's a bigger difference. Let's connect the bridge here. Look, you want to win at all costs. It's your way and only your way. And they're like, no, I'm doing this. You're like, but damn it, I'm telling you it's this way. And they're like, no. You're like, I want control. They're like, no. See? There's only one of them. Guys, look at this. There's only one of this person. There's only one of that person. You have permission. I'm going to tell you. The universe says, here's your day. Happy Valentine's Day. You want to say out loud, I don't want them, I want somebody else, say it, and the universe will set them free. It will set them free. There's only one of them, but you can have anybody else. And it's like you want control, and the universe says you do not have control. You do not have control. I love you to death, but you don't have control here. They don't have control, but neither do you. This is called love. This is mutual attraction. Kiss on the forehead, big hug, happy Valentine's Day. You're in love with this person, and they're in love with you, and you guys don't have control, and you both don't like it. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. This is love. This is love. Yeah. This is your universe is getting blown up. It's like pew 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 pew, Cupid's arrow. Pew 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 pew. Yeah. This is good. This is love reading. This is a love reading. The universe like, I'm in charge here. Have a seat. And you're both saying, no, I'm doing this. And you guys think about each other all of the time. Like, I could tell you unequivocally that happens. If you want to know they love you, they love you. And you love them, you're like, no, I can date something. Like, no, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. It's like happy Valentine's Day. They absolutely love you. Oh, they love you. I told you, and the universe tells you. And it's like, this is the thing we keep hitting home. Like, there's no one else. There's no one better than you. They could try to date someone. You could try to date someone, but there's no one. You both, every time you date someone, it just makes you each better. You're like, ugh. You're like, I'm still with them. Because the universe is like, yeah, that's the best person for you. You want to be a dum-dum? Then try mess around again. Like, go date somebody else. It wants you to try to date someone else, because the next thing that happens, you guys end up together. Like, permanently. Because it's like quicksand of love. He's showing up right now. Will he show up today? He just showed up. Hello? Andrea 54 Hector? Knock knock, who's there? Carlos. The Leo. He just showed up and you're reading. Do you not see this? What are we doing here? What is it? Hello? What are we actually? I'm gonna ban you from the channel. Like, what are we doing? Did you not see? King of Wands is Leo energy. Like, hello? Are you there? Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? You guys see it. Everyone else sees it, yes? Thank you, guys. Like, good God, man. Like, I have one card for a Leo. It's the King of Wands. The Aries is Queen of Wands. The Sag is Knight of Wands. With a little bit of backup on that Page of Wands. But they also get that Temperance energy. A little bit of winged one. But no, but really, like, that's the card. And it's like, hey, by the way, you want to know who we're talking about? Is that King of Wands person you're thinking of. The one you really want to know about. Am I wrong? I don't know. Could be. But I'm just telling you, this reading is about a Leo. But a masculine Leo. That's Emperor energy. Who's trying to say, I don't need this. And they're like, yeah, you do. Like, put the song on. Listen to this. Do that. And they're going to think about you. They're thinking about you. They don't want this. But you're in their head. And just as much as you're like, oh, I want them just to love me. Libra justice energy. This is divine blueprint. On your mind. Listen, don't worry if they're going to show up today. Just message them. Say, happy Valentine's Day, my love. And just leave it at that, because they're thinking about you. They're going to say, son of a bitch. Right? Mi amor, I love you. Mi amor, I love you. Like, they're going to be like, oh. And just that will make them feel good. And they just need to be like, I don't need this, but thank you, my love. Like, really, they'll just, in their heart, they're going to be like, I love this. They love you. They love you to death. Like, they really do. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So that's the message that you wanted, I guess, maybe. From your spirit guides, I think was, you said what? Message from my spirit guides. Look at all the angels in my love life. You're a very wonderful person, by the way. Like, this coming out like this is a wonderful reading for you. It's a wonderful, beautiful reading. All right. Let's take a look here. Who is still here? Who's hanging out here? Let me change my. Go to live chat. Go here. Make some noise in the chat. Let me know you guys are still awake. Sanjana, how are you? ethereal, me and more. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah. So stop wondering, start owning. Like, I'll tell you, listen, I'm going to tell you something, Andrea. I still think about my exes. Like, do I call them? No. Do I still love them? I absolutely love my exes. I will tell you, I say it out loud all the time. My exes are enigmatic, or I don't even know. They're parts of me. But I can't say I never loved them. Like, they never, like, I just forget about them. No. I absolutely love them. Because when I love them and I care about them, it's not that I want anything from anybody. It's knowing that connection was real, or all of that, or loving people. It's you don't write them off. You don't write somebody out of your life. Like, you never say it doesn't matter. And that's why when I say goodbye to someone, I never block them or delete numbers, or it's not because I need to, like, oh my God, do you love me still? Validate me. Hi. It's if they ever needed me, I'm always, my phone number's there. I'm always going to be available to them. You never know. It might be 10 years down the road. They're like, I need your help. And I'll be that person who can be like, I can help you. I'm not asking for anything in return. But I try to stay true to what I say. And that's my God's given right to do that. And I try to do that. As I say to you guys, that's why I have the Discord channel, and I have all of that, and I have put together all of that social media, and I am trying to be the person that you hear here. So I do. Am I busy? Oh yeah, I'm very busy. But let's keep going. I welcome you guys for being here. I thank you. Carrot cake. Wait, what? Pause. Love some carrot cake. As a kid, I was like, I don't want no carrot cake. Then I had it. I was like, delicious. All right, Aris. Is it Ari's? Oh, Ari is such a lover girl. Let's see if I got. Let me see. Aris. Ari is such a lover girl. Let's see if Ari is such a lover girl is still here. Because some of these readings have gotten a lot deeper than I planned on. I was gonna do a 3-card reading. I'm like, no. I said, not on Valentine's. You know, who doesn't love Valentine's? You gotta love Valentine's, and you gotta love Pokemon. What else you gotta love? The kids at school will say, what? Pokemon? I said, yes, Pokemon 1. Valentine's with an M? I don't know. It's a long wait, and I do get it. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. But if you get picked, I put my heart, soul, my love, my desire into it as though you are the only person who exists. It is Signal Awareness Day. It is very much Single Awareness Day. It is. I'm your Valentine. Anyone that needs a Valentine, I'm here. So that's what I was saying. It's hard to pause, but I need to get some iced tea anyway. So that's what saves the situation. You know, and being single is not a bad thing. It's just that loneliness of being single, right? It's the I liken it to the fact of like being in the kitchen, right? And then having that surprise hug from behind. That you can't get that being single. It's like how single doesn't give you that kind of like the come up from behind and the whisper in the ear, I love you, the hug, the squeeze, and I got you, girl. Like whatever. That, you know, the let's cuddle and watch a movie and just let you fall asleep on me. That's the tough part of this. And that is tough. And that's not forever. Don't think about like, oh, I'm alone. No. And it's finding that person that matches you, the puzzle piece, the last corner puzzle piece that you've been looking for. It's there. It is there. And I've seen it in the readings, and a lot of times we get close and the puzzle gets knocked over and you're like, oh, we start all over again. And a situationship is not fun. And that's it, right? Situationships are not fun. And we get into those weird places where you're like, there are people, it kind of works for some people. And that's when you start removing, right? You start removing what labels. And how do you remove every label? and we call them masks. But how, and that's what I started to do years ago. I said, what happens when I remove the masks? And the only reason I call myself Cosmic on here is to preserve the anonymity for myself, so I can have it with the students and I can still be their teacher without having to be the YouTuber, you know? Because I know the minute I put my face and put my name, this goes crazy. Comments go crazy. People start tracking me and it goes crazy. Because the minute you see me, the channel goes bananas. And it's not ego, I promise you. Because there's parts of us that we drive performance. There's parts of us that we drive, and that's where we look at relationships. We perform for partners. You know, this performance-based love. I don't operate that way. I don't. And there's parts of me that look at that, and that's why we take those labels off. And that's what I did years ago. I started to peel those labels away. But adding this protective layer on with the cosmic part, the Mr. Cosmic teacher part, right? Or the Professor Cosmic when I was teaching at the college for 15 years, and saying, do I pause and do members only Mondays? Because that's what it is. That's why you have members only Monday, everybody. Because I was actually at the college and taught for 5 hours every Monday. And then I would kind of text and deal with that. And I was teaching a 5-hour lecture class and doing lab reports, and it wasn't a false version or identity. It was, this became the version of teaching I wanted to focus on, not the teaching servers and Windows desktop operating systems and how DOS and the history of all. It wasn't that. I was afraid of disappearing into that version of myself, but I knew that this meant something more to me, something to you, as I pulled the cards. There's an emotional connection here. There's something different here. I'm not rehearsing this. I'm not looking to narrate any part of my life. I'm looking to find what remains after that's all gone. All right, Ari. Sorry, my love. I'm gonna bounce you out. Why has 2026 been so crappy for me? All right, let's move on. Cindy Griffin. Cindy. Let's see. Because usually what I do, what I had done originally in the channel is like halfway through this, I would wipe the queue and then redo it and give people a chance, because people have to leave and it's a long reading sometimes. And this is where Brenduska and I had this conversation. Brenduska's like, what about doing 3 cards or doing a modified reading? Because I used to do like 15 cards. Like it was pretty crazy. And so I said, let me do a modified reading. And I went back and I did 3 cards and people loved it. But I was like, I didn't feel fulfilled. I personally, as a reader, did not like it. It felt like I was a robot going, done, next, done. And I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to just get subscribers, pay me. Like, no. I'm here for something way more profound. It's for me. It's for you, but it's for me. If you want to hang in here, hang in here. If this is not for you, this is not for you. If this is not your channel, unsubscribe. I honestly don't care. Like, it's not for you. Walk. If you're hitting the unsubscribe button, that's for you. That's your choice. But if you stick around, then we are together. I got your back. Here's my life preserver. You will survive. I will make sure you survive. And not only will you survive, you will thrive. That's what this is. And that's what this is. I'm not kidding. Like, as a teacher, as a father, you know, as a provider, I will goddamn make sure you survive. And not only will you survive, you'll teach others how to survive. And that's the part of this that's real. That's why you see people returning, coming back. And that's what this is, because I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to basically be the emotional harbor for you, for a moment, for the pause, for saying, what is this? All right, Cindy. Cindy wants to know, ask higher self for advice on this day. Whatever this day is. We don't know what this day is. This day could be anything, Cindy, but it's this day. All right, Cindy, give me 2 tarot decks. 1 and 4. I see something new, please. Something new. See? Let's dial way in on this. Let's dial way in on this. Cindy, let's go deeper than we've ever gone. Okay? Let's talk about Actually, let's see what the cards come in. Well, you want 1 and 4, so this is going to be unique for both of us because I've read for you for a lot of times, and I have this really deep suspicion about Cindy. Her soul has traveled soul tribes. This is something I don't mimic or make this up. It's something, my guys, and you'll see here. And we're going to try to dial in on that because we talk about those labels, removing the identities and all that, and protecting ourselves. But what would happen, Cindy? What is that? Because you can't go into a soul tribe saying, hey, this is me. Here's these masks. Hold on. Let me put this one down. Put this one over here. There's a limitation to that, right? When we put these masks on, I can't hear you through the mask. No, the other one. Take those two. I can't hear you. When you are raw, real, honest, true in yourself, what's left? What is that piece of you that's left behind? All right, let me get a final sip here of the iced tea and we can get reading. Well, we'll read for a couple more people. The queue is open, ! Join. This is your day. This is like we read last night for the universe. That's what Frequency Friday really, really is. And I brought that out because I needed to kind of say, like, I felt guilty. I wasn't giving the universe a chance to get its reading. But I read also for you. I kind of do one for you, one for the universe, one for you, one for the universe. And Wednesdays, Wavelength Wednesday is one for you, one for you, one for you, one for the universe. And today is just for you. It's all for you. Saturdays, it's cards and coffee. It's us just hanging out, talking, getting a chance to reconnect. And it's kind of like it's honestly like what we see on Members Only Monday. If you haven't been a member, you haven't tried to kind of hang out with us. Members Only Monday is me hanging out with the members and it's just chatting. And it's kind of like a smaller version of that because there's so many people. And we're not competing. We're not competing with anybody. We're claiming this energy. All right, let's get going here. One and 4. Let's see what comes out here. Because I think, in the sense that we get into this, let me just pull cards. I'll do a quick 9 for you, Cindy. Like I said, I was going to do this, but... And the quick 9 is not a bad thing. It's just I'm not over-analyzing every card. You know, I'm not like, oh my God, this is so cool. You know, this is Starseed energy. There's the no regrets. It makes sense, right? Devil in the details. And that logic position, that's a powerful card, just so you guys know. Commitment, long term. We'll take a look at this manifestation. We know Cindy has, or Cindy, you know you have this deeper energy. Dark Horse candidate. The universe says you're the person who comes in, maybe sits in the back, doesn't say much, holds back. Love, pain, energy, especially on Valentine's Day. The blindfold comes off, but you carry immense knowledge, right? And this is not about even dominating somebody. This is about leading, choosing, submitting, or even success coming in through silence. It's that moment of saying, hey, I heard this from somebody. That's Soul Tribe. If you come in and mention something to another group or say to another people, to another person, it's you saying, hey, I heard this, because there's no mask on. It's you, like it's almost like leaving this maskless version for others to see. You can see how, like, no clothes, no clothes, no clothes. It's that vulnerability. This is all logic here. We have this robe where we emotionally cover up. So you might only operate in this one place where your power is not necessarily shown completely. There's a version of you that really scares you, maybe scares others. Maybe that's that version that you say, if I let myself fully out, it would scare everybody around me. Let's keep going for a moment. There's the strength at the base root. This is the blueprint, and you are protecting not only yourself but others around you. That's the Dark Horse candidate. That's this moment. The outcome says you're realizing that cloak, the thing that you hide, isn't something you should be hiding. It should be something you're riding, using, mounting, and taking that as something that you've been labeling wrong all along. People are jealous of the gift that you have. There's things that you come out with. There's a gift. I've heard, I've seen, I felt this. That jealousy is the ability for you to find truth in what we consider hidden, connecting the dots. How come people, ask yourself, even go back, say 10 years, 20 years, why have people been most resentful? Name the top 3 to 5 reasons. Why have people been most resentful of you? Was it boundaries? Was it boundary violation even? But whatever this is, this resentment is not because of you, it's from something else. There's the angel coming in. Harmony. Taking off that robe, that's the resentment robe, saying, hey, I'm going to go forward on this, whatever this is. This gives you a sense of being able to manifest, grow, build. We have 7 stars here. This is you bringing in the best of the best from soul tribes. You coming in here is not about me. It's about you. It's about us. It's about all of us. It's about you being the glue that binds soul tribes together. Your existence is yet to be understood, even by me and others. It's most getting understood by you. But if you lean into spiritual work and reading books on relationships, the 10 laws of the universe, or starting to really expound upon what that means, the profoundness of your existence, the universe is ready to talk. It's ready to expand upon this and say, what do you want from us? Because once we learn that this, what we call the nervous system, right? It's recognizing that the danger, the heart, the love, all of this, it operates at such a higher vibrational level. And what you might have even been turned to other people to find love. But now this unconditional love, this can really become your motivator through the universe. They say as above, so below. You are absolutely causing your reality to shift. When you look at this is because you're able to integrate, find, and get answers from other soul tribes. It could even be you hopping from different tarot channels, but it's more than that, because that's the same frequency work. But that's you getting out and going to talk to people. As I was saying, me going to meet people. My frequency work would be talking to students. People dismiss, the little kids know nothing. Oh, they know so much more, right? It's the vulnerability. It's that bluntness that comes along with children. It's that work. And then we have our other work. When we meet other people, we go see people, we go hang out at the clubs, or the whatever it could be. It could be the centers, or the places, or the wonderful places we choose peace, where you get out of your home and we choose to motivate ourselves to go do other things, right? We go do crafts, or we get into these places where we hang with other people's like-minded individuals. And we're not meeting the people, we're not meeting the person, we're meeting the soul within that moment. That's what this is. That's the commitment. That's where you say, hey, I know you. Not from this lifetime, but from beyond this dimension. That's the difference. That's the change. And you lock in on that, saying, I'll be back. And you will be back. And you do show up. You keep showing back up. You show up here, not just for me, but for people on chat. You show up for people on other places. So I ask you, where's the other places you go? What are the other places you do? What are you learning? Because that infinity symbol, which we consider short throw energy, is telling you something about yourself. That patience, that motivator, that ability to connect the dots has been a big, big gift of yours. Mid-deck pull, I'm actually going to tell you, and you can see how this card wants to come out, but the mid-deck pull, the quarter speed, will give you an identity to say, hey, you're there. Brand new start. The rest of your life is going to teach you a lot more about what you were doing and how you're getting there. We talk about this existence as a human, right? And that vulnerability that brings it in there. But you are a spark of creation. I would call you a catalyst as you move beyond friends and family and you get to know people, get yourself into this comfort zone. Hey, how are you? Hey, what's your name? Complete strangers even. Because that moment you let these masks fall away, you start asking people and talk to them and see them for who they are, they will start to recognize that this is a true connection. You are a walking soul tribe. That's the gift that you have. You are like the key master, as I would call it. I know it sounds very overplayed, but this here is coming in with the sense that you carry the keys. In a weird way, and I would have to really look more into this with you, but you carry the keys. You hand out the keys that we all are so gifted with. We find, we get. And these cosmic keys, as they come in this Hierophant card, are given to us to unlock life lessons. When you meet the new person, get the new job, find the house, decide to finally leave that spouse who's been abusive for so long. You're the one who says, have you considered? I heard, what about? these little nuggets of information, those knowledges, those peaceful informations, those masks that we rip and fall away from each other, that's the moment you say, hey, you know, you're not really allowed to be around them. Have you considered that? And we're not confusing that, and we're not confusing any of this, but you're not confusing any of that emotional intensity with spiritual connection. That's what happens in the beginning, right? We all go, oh my God, look at all the alignment. Look at this, and this, and this. And you're saying, but it's okay to close and lock that too. You don't have to use the key to just unlock. You can lock, and that's acceptance. That's acceptance without apology. And when you do that, you're taking this and saying, this is like the mage casting a spell. You can't uncast once you cast. And that's a beautiful thing, because when we get into that, that's the beginning of the new version of yourself. That's the beginning of the Emperor Empress energy. That's the Queen of Wands. That's the 2, 3, 4 of Wands. We've talked about this many a times. That card right there, that's the March 21st card. That's the 3, 2, 1, March 21st. It just glides right over many people. If I said March 21st, they say, oh yeah, March 21st. I said, no, March 3, 21st, 2, 1, right? 3, 2, 1. This is the thing that most people would just overlook. This is the something you're saying, you get ready for your countdown. You're telling us, you're bringing the keys, you're bringing a bunch of keys saying, everybody prepare, March 21st is coming. What does that mean? I don't know, but I'll give you one more card. That's the thing. That's the thing we offer. That's the thing you offer all of us without apology. Say, are you guys ready for your life is changing March 21st? This is not about January 1st. This is about the roles we've all played, the heavier parts of our life, the truth we've chose to avoid. You're handing keys to all of us as you come across us. You have very, very wonderful, and more than anything, childlike energy. I love this. This is the truth seeker. This is like the one who knows everything but chooses to kind of hide what they know and basically keep it back. The more you learn, the more profound your soul gets. It's like it frees it. I don't want to say this in that sense that you learn to read the room, but you've learned to like read the energy of the room before you've read yourself. And that's what's happening here. As we look at this, even this, the chat room, don't underestimate any of this. And what you've started to do, even over the last year or two, if you started to say, wait, I have the keys, and you've reached around the cage and said, lock out, and you got yourself out of the cage. You realize you're an infinite being living this human experience saying, I am powerful. Yes, yeah. You don't lose yourself. You're not losing yourself. You haven't been losing yourself. As a starseed on a starseed, this commitment is you're committing to the starseed. You're committing to negotiating your old self away, saying, that's not me, that's not been me. I'm committing to the fact that I know that I've been here, I've been put on this earth for a powerful reason. There's a reason that identity falls, that collapsing of self goes away. The brand new start, this Akashic blueprint. This is the moment you live. This is the moment, not the moment you were born, not the moment you turned 0, not the moment you came into the portal, not the moment you arrived, but this moment you realized, yes, let's let the soul exist for a moment. Let's let that soul breathe. Let that soul say what it wants to say. As I do on Frequency Friday, I say, just talk. Say what you want to say. You're tired. I get it. I know it. You're tired. And you're tired because you're carrying all of those identities. Let them fall away. Start journaling. Start saying something. Start letting your voice be heard. That's what we need to do. Let yourself exist. We're no longer living that false identity. That's the lie that we've been living. Many of us, and you're saying, don't live that lie. The angels are telling us, let go of the lie. Curiosity Kid is really, it's really mentor apprentice, that moment saying, teach someone that you've learned. Why did you go through all the motion of learning to not teach anybody? Keep going. Love and pain. And then Prince Charming. Embrace that new version of yourself. As a key master, as someone who travels the soul tribes, what are you doing? Maybe you're exchanging keys. Something I never would have even ever would have considered, because look at this. I'm going to pull this up and you'll see the 2 keys. It's a worry. Keeping track of those keys would be a worry. And these are just little nuggets as we move forward. No wonder why you're tired. Mentally exhausted. But you know everything. Like, you have the knowledge. You just have to lean into the fact You're carrying it all. You just have to let us get access to it. What does that mean to you? I don't know. I mean, get back to it. There's that 3. We talked about the 2 of Wands. Now we're talking about the 3 of Wands, and there's the golden position. This is what's coming up. There's the 4 of Wands. How crazy is that? We talk about the 2 of Wands being the 3, 2, 1, right? And there's the 4, and then this is splitting the deck saying, where are we good to go? Angelically, there's the 3 saying, yeah, of course we're ready. Of course we're ready. How would you take this? How would you take like the angelic 3 of Wands and all this energy and all these wands coming in? How do you take the dual stars coming in? And I'm going to split this. I'm going to actually put this just so we can see what happens out of this. I'm going to take these and purposely throw these separate. But what do you feel from this? How do you feel about this energy? Do you feel like you've ignited something? Do you feel like something is in you? Do you feel like something has changed in you in the last, say, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year? If you do, hit the like button, especially if you caught on to this later on. But there is parts of us, each and every one of us, that we do have this. We have this piece of us that we connect to. But I do believe people like Cindy and others, we connect to our higher selves at a constant rate where it's become reality to us, where we know that this is part of who we are, who we become, who we are becoming. And it's not about being validated off other people. It's not like, hey, make this my reality. Instead, it's about how best can I serve myself going forward, and how best can I learn going forward. And you and us and all of us look at this going like, there's parts of us that we sometimes label like Valentine's Day in the wrong way, like how much money can we make today? No, this is desire, and sometimes we label desire wrong. No offense, Cindy, I desire the keys that you hold. Please, like give me those keys, right? And then people get jealous, but that's truth. Ever meet someone that's jealous? They go, and I love meeting people like that. I go, you're jealous only because there's a truth there. And it's cute, it's adorable. And the resentment and all that parts, that's those pieces that we look at. That's why I talk about that. That's when we look at that energy. And for all of us looking at that. And how about this? We're talking about this, Cindy. You must encounter this. How many people did we meet? You, everybody. In chat, let me know. Leave me a comment below. How many of you met people that you're like, people who secretly hope you fail, right? They go, I want to see this fail. It's literally the rails in life in which I ride. I hammer home every time. You don't think people wanted me to fail at this? Like, there's people out there like, oh yes, please fail. Like, and I'm like, say it again. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, because no one wants this to be real for me. Because if this was real, it puts them at a disadvantage. But I don't use it for myself. I use it for you. Back on track, right? And that's what's so different. 11:11, welcome to the new earth, right? It's 11:11 a.m. right now as I'm saying this on Valentine's Day. I love you unconditionally. I'll always love you unconditionally. That's what you can't change. Knock me down, knock me out, I'll get up and pick you up. Like, let's go. And that's the most jarring thing. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell them the truth. They hate that. People hate that. That's why they want me to fail, because they want me to shut up. Because I'm going to admit what no one else wants to even hear. I'm going to tell you what the truth is. The stuff that shows up in these cards. And that's the rule I made with the guides. I said, I'm not going to go live. If you can't do this, we can't do this right, then, and I mean grow. I'm not the best. But what I become, by the time I pass, I will be the world's greatest tarot reader. That's my goal. If I can't get there, why am I doing this? Like, honestly, what's the purpose of even trying? Like, leaning as far as I can into this. It's not about making wealth from this. It's about making you guys the best versions of yourself. That's what this really comes down to. That's why I don't ask for money. I don't think we even got one tip today. And that's okay. But you know what we did do? We made everybody feel a little bit better about themselves. We got to a connection that's just undeniable this morning. We gave away free readings last night. We got some memberships donated. That's the part. We want safety to be our goal. We want safety to be our home. We want that part of ourselves. The people who hope we fail, say it again, say it louder, say it to all of us. You know, let us all feel that for just a moment, because that's the strength. That's the moment it gives us a reason, cause, purpose to push forward. And I really believe in you. Like when I pull, you'll know. I'll say, hey man, this isn't working, brah. And I'll say, look at the cards. I'll say, what's up, man? I'm like, really? I love you guys for a lot of reasons, and I can't lie to you. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull again. We're going to pull here. We're going to read for probably 40, 45 minutes. We'll keep going. I love that you guys are in here. I love you guys taking your time to hang out. Let me take a moment here. Let's see. Make some noise in chat. Let's see who's still here. I almost want to clear the queue and just make sure we're not pausing for station identification. But I think we're good to go. Let me do this. Let me just pull from the queue. I'm just gonna roll. Fatty May, what should I look out? Yeah, Fatty May, I haven't read for you in a while, actually. What should I look out for this month or next, or any at all? What should I look for sometime soon, maybe, or never again? Right? What should I look for, but never look at, and always look at, but always possibly look at? What maybe not look at? All right, and we'll grab a second person here, give you guys a little bit of hope. Just call me Hen. Let's see if Hen's here. Hey Hen, cluck cluck. All right. All right, and let's see here, Fatty. Give me 2 tarot decks. Let's see what you can look out for. We'll get you in. That's funny. 2 and 5. Now, you only doing this because of what Eterna said? Eterna's like, that's your decks. Like, no, I said 3 and 4 are. She's like, no. Like, that's not how I want to do it. All right, one more time. Fatty May said, what should I look out for this month or next or any at all? Can you just tell me something, please? Fatty May. Look at this. And so I was showing people because I never really made a big deal about this, but I'm like, hey, 2 tarot decks. And it's not really 2, as I just kick over a bunch of cards. And I'll just quickly show you guys. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to this stuff, but look at this. Ready? Let me actually get this in here. I'm really squashing. That's a tarot deck. Like, look, it's really like 3 tarot decks. It's like I make them into that. That's why Fatty May. That's why like that's big. I'm like, yeah, I'm really holding 3 tarot decks. So when you guys say, hey, do like something crazy, like grab 3 of these, I'm holding like 9 tarot decks. I just don't make a big deal about it. Yeah, it's crazy. This is a triple tarot deck. I just say double because it's this, and these holders are not really for what I'm using it for. So this is like a triple tarot. Well, actually, yeah, it is. It's kind of like a triple tarot deck because it's just the way I have it set up here. There we go. What'd you say? Tell me what's in there. Fatty May wants to know something about something, maybe. What should I look out for this month or next month or anything at all? All right, Hen, are you here? Cluckety cluck cluck cluck, Hen.
In the quiet, where shadows grow long, where whispers.
So when I do that, I grab 2, see, and then if it comes out, if I get back to back to back 3, and I'm not trying to make them come out that way, so that's what ends up happening. So I'll do it one more time. See, there it is, Soul Tribe. Fatty May, you're finding your soul tribe, Like when you hang out with me here, like this would be my soul tribe. You're part of my soul tribe. Always welcome. Fist bump, got your back. But what you're looking out for is your soul tribe. You're finding your soul tribe. Have you not realized that emotionally, angelically, you're finding your soul tribe? Happy Valentine's Day. Look, it's building. You started little, now you're building it. You're growing it. That's the wisdom underneath all of this. Good job there, by the way. I think you're refusing to embrace that moment. That's the angelicness. This is Tree of Life. We're looking forward. There's actually some growth happening here, but we're kind of holding back. Four of Cups energy. Look at the past life. One of the first past life cards we really had, especially prominently. You'll see here when I get it lined up here. But what this is this past life, the pyramids. This gets pulled in. Past life has triggered you. Could be me, you, us, could be other people, could be yourself, could be parts of what you're seeing. But there's this soul tribe, this one that you bring in. We have that, the brand new start, see? So you're definitely seeing this soul tribe as we talk about it. Welcome to the new earth. I welcome you to see this too, because this gives you that sense of working on yourself. As the Eight of Pentacles tells us, Virgo energy, Hermit energy, it's the beginnings of something bigger. Knight of Pentacles, Dark Horse, Gyroscope, finding yourself, getting into that 7 to 8 Pentacles. Short throw energy gives you that connection here. I could lay a card across here, but I'm going to connect all four when I bring another card out here. What it's going to tell me is you're a starseed, angelically gifted. You have gift. You are absolutely unlocking that parts of yourself. To say, yeah, maybe I do have something. Maybe I humble pie. I get it. But that's all part of this. You're not forcing this or letting it happen. That's the soul tribe coming in. There's that Queen of Wands energy. Short throw energy again. Intuition, stability, passion, looking back, emotions, letting your emotions stay under control. But your emotions are a big part of who you are. That's a big piece of this. Let your emotions be a part of this, right? A feeling with your emotions. Past life, short throw energy, working on it. And that's what we're doing, working through the past life. We have the depth, we have the Cancer, we have the, I think we had Cancer in the chart, Chariot energy, Queen of Cups. We had that as well, 2, 3, 4s of Cups. We also have that ability. We have the Cancer here, we have the Cancer here, we have the Cancer in the chart. We also have the Choice of Choices. Your soul is saying there's a lot of option, a lot of choice here. We have the feelings over soul tribe. Feelings over soul tribe. There is this moment going through, because this is sitting on top of the Knight in shining armor. But we have this moment where your past life comes in and you're realizing you are a soul living a human life. You unequivocally would argue that. No one could say it. Like, you could walk away and go talk to people. You say, hey, I know I'm a soul. I know there's something here. I know there's something bigger here. That part is absolutely yours to argue. I get that, because the blueprint has been written. You know it, you see it on your own. There's parts of your own existence. See how these cards are all facing the same way, going this way. We have that. You're taking one last look back, and you know your emotions are part of that. Rebirth energy also coming in with the Death card, Gyroscope, T-Stain Tarot, telling us it's there. The two tower moments are there with the two T-Stain Tarots. It's like getting tongue-tied. We're getting the work that you put in is the work that you get back. You have to uncover these pieces of yourself. There's the Knight of Pentacles again, reiterating that Virgo energy, the Hermit energy. It's more than you being assigned to any zodiac. It's more than that moment of saying, hey, I am this. In retrospect, this is Aries, this is Sag, no Leo. Not yet, until we get to this, which is Leo energy. So the Leo energy starts you off, but it says it's more than that, right? It's Aries and Sag too. It's the moment of saying, hey, I'm more than this. I'm more than a zodiac. I'm more than that sign. It's part of your blueprint, part of who you are, part of your existence, the numerology, what day you were born, why you were born on that day, putting the numbers together, looking at your life path, your soul urge number. We talked a little bit about that. It's the completion of what you are. It's the blueprint, the Akashic blueprint. It's the World card, the last card of the major arcana. But why do you have this? Why would you assign yourself this number? Why, before you came into this earth, you say, hey, I'll take this birthday, I'll take this zodiac, I'll take this moon, rising, Venus, I'll take this energy, I'll take these signs. Why would you do that? There has to be purpose, because this aligns up to this. You just haven't analyzed it. There's 4 things that you're going to uncover over the next year, 2026, and perhaps they're going to be 4 things that you're going to look out for. So to get you back on track, to get you back, you're gonna have to work on these 4 things. 1, why you have the zodiac chart, the natal chart you have in completion. 2, the numerology. When the numerology comes into effect and comes into play, you're gonna look at why you have the life path, the soul urge, those numbers. Number 3 would be the destiny matrix chart, why that applies, why that cross correlates back to that. And then the last and final thing you'll look at, probably even into December, November into December, is looking at how this all cross corresponds. But more than anything, is looking at why the starseed came up, why we're getting into that spiritual archetype, what the archetype is that you would represent past life energy. As we pull this past life energy, you're giving back, but why you came back or why you're in this life. And I don't want to say came back because it's non-linear. Time is non-linear. Linear is one of those living things that we're just starting to understand. You could do your own research on it, but it comes in with the Libra justice energy hiding inside of the life lesson. It's your own research. 6 of Pentacles, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles, Taurus life lesson energy, King of Pentacles. This is the key to the life, is the happiness. This is why so many people go, I need money, I'm so what? No, relax. Money will come to those who can just pause for a moment. I promise you. And those people will just immediately start panic again. But I'm just relax. I'm telling you. So here we go. We're going to connect this. We're going to connect the dots just for you. It's the moving on, going forward, taking what you have learned and gaining more knowledge and going forward. Look at the waters ripply here and it's calm here. This is the river Styx from my perspective. This is my journey. This is my card in particular. This is the Aquarian card. This is January 30th to February 8th. I have the birthday of January 31st. This is my card. My deck has particularly assigned this card to me, saying, Cosmic, that's your birthday card. Like, this is the card that shows up for me. It's basically saying you're following a similar path that I had fallen. Like, I had to kind of go down the road to say, how do I get here? What does this mean? Well, what does this mean? The rabbit hole, as it would be called, the rebirth, the depth. It's uncovering the cup, getting into the fields, right? It's the soul tribe. It's not saying any one thing matters. It's understanding what all things matter, right? You're not saying, I'm not saying I'm more important than you. You're not more important than me. We are not more important than each other, but together we are important. That's the goal. That's the purpose. That's the knowledge. Coming together, bringing that together, finding that together. That's the importance. Being appreciative. Like being appreciative of your existence, my existence, being appreciative of just the smallest things in life or the biggest things. Like knowing that I have, like you guys, and you have something else that is equivalent in your life. Like me having the moderators, right? You have something as equivalent in your life that exists. Something that has that purpose. The reason that happens, or whenever that happens, it gives you reason to understand. Curiosity Kid said there's so many things in your life that you're appreciative of. And no one's saying you don't appreciate them. But when you're on the lookout, you're going to start to uncover so many things, so much more. And that's what brings you into that correspondence, that cross correspondence of life. It's more than just saying, I'm going to look at tarot, I'm going to look at oracle. When you start to overlay and bring those across and start to understand why the numerology makes sense, why the numerology starts to overlay and cross correlate to these cards, what does that mean? By the end of this year, you're not gonna be like a master of everything, but more to the effect you're gonna be reborn and saying, I think I know a lot more than I did. That's the spirit, that's the soul coming to understanding that you are here for something angelically gifted. That's the beauty of this whole thing, because your past life has dictated that you come and figure it out. And like I said, I don't want to put a timeline on this, but this is the beginning of something very profound. By the time you take your last breath, you'll say, I know why I did what I did. And this is basically expands way beyond all of us here. This is you. This is only you. You are orbit. You are gravity. This is your universe. You're living it. So you decide the next step. It's choose your own adventure, isn't it? And that's what this whole thing is. It's all of it. It's you choose your own adventure. What path do you want to take? So what you should look out for, not only this month or anything at all, is always be on the lookout for. The universe is always looking for you, looking to talk to you, speak to you, have that depth conversation. Welcome. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate all of this. Just call me Hen, or let's see who we got here. Joanna Lula. It's all random, my friends. I'm giving the universe a chance to just pick who they want. Sometimes the universe is like mean, and sometimes it's fascinating. Like if you go watch last night's Frequency Friday, take a chance and watch that Frequency Friday from February 13th. Wow. It was fascinating. Like even at the end, like we had one person who wanted a reading. They were like, come on, can I get a reading? And I'm like, it's all random. And they were like the final reading. And then on top of that, they won the raffle. I'm like, what? Like, what? I'm like, that's real. That's like, I have no skin in the game. I just hit the random button. I said, let's let things just happen. Let's not force everything. But I want this, so I want to make this happen. Sure. Like, okay. I mean, you can donate. I just take the money and just put it back in, you know, and I do. And I'm not trying to force anyone to donate. I'm not forcing anyone to do it. But you can donate, and it doesn't affect the reading. I actually positive in a positive way. What it does is it gives you energy, because I just take that out. And you're just saying, I want more of me. Like, I want more of my friends to come in here. And if you want, share the channel with mom, your sister, your best friend, your cousin, the people that make you feel most spiritual. The ones you say, hey, I got to talk to them about this. Whoever that person is, you're number one, right? When things get really down and dirty, who are you calling? Who's the person you're getting in there saying, I need help? And it might not be help, it's just, I need to talk about it, help. That person. And so that's all it is. It's just jump how high, and it's, you're doing it with that person. Like, we're both jumping. All right, my friends, let's keep going. I appreciate you for being here. Joanna, Lula, or just call me Hen. We'll give them a good 30 seconds, and then if either of them are not here, we'll clear the queue for them, and we'll grab 2 more people. All right, we'll do that. I know I don't know why it grabs, like, it's sometimes it really makes sense, and other times it's just rough. People are like, I'm out. General love. Like, here, general love. I see Diamond Girl. General love for near future. Selling Cosmic. I'm just saying, hey, you know, donation gets you ahead. Hey, I'm just saying, you know, underbody work. You know, you guys want to spray it? You know what? No, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do this for all, because all you guys are on chat right now will appreciate this. Let me do this. I'm going to remove all these guys. I'll remove all of you. All right. So let's do this. I just cleared the queue. I just cleared the queue completely. So only you guys who are sitting here listening to me right now. You guys, right here. I just cleared the queue for everybody. So now, you who are sitting here, I'll tell you what. We'll pick for 2 more people. All right, so I'll let you join the queue. Join. Sorry if you were on the queue and you were waiting, but this way yes. So just join the queue. Do me a favor, rejoin the queue. I just wiped out everybody, and this is the best thing. This makes it so much easier. Yes, and just rejoin the queue if you're here. You want to get back in. It just wipes everybody out. The people who are kind of too lazy, as I tell my students, too lazy to hit leave. You kidding me? I'm like, whose ruler is this? Who, scissors, anybody? You guys gonna put your stuff away, or you kidding me? Like, this is literally what I would say. My 5th grade at the door, 6th grade's not cleaning up. They're looking at me. I'm like, seriously? The bell rang. I go, the bell rang. I go, this is your stuff. I didn't do that. I go, the red scissors, the ones you were just using. I feel like a dad at school sometimes, like, no joke. I'm like, I swear to God, I really want to punish you. I want to seriously go make you do dishes. Like, no joke. That's not mine. I go, it's absolutely not funny. I go, I have kids coming in my room. Just leave the queue. If you bounce, but just say, hey, leave, ! Leave. And then we get to see you leave, and we can say bye. We get to say goodbye to you. When you hit leave, yes, Ethereal, everybody, yes. Fatty May, everybody. Isn't that cool? But when you type in, I'll show you, ready? I'll do it for you. But when you do this, it gives me a chance and others to say goodbye. When you do that, I can say goodbye to you. It's just super simple. You're saying, I'm saying goodbye. You don't have to type anything, but when you do that, there's an assumption you're saying you have to leave. And you clears the queue. It's a courtesy to everyone else. And it's very nice. It's a super nice thing. Let's be nice to each other. Family. And then when you do that ! Leave, you just clear in the queue. You're saying, hey, I'm going to bounce. Whatever reason. And then I can say goodbye. I can say goodbye, so-and-so. Like Rona's right there right now. Sanja's right there. I can say goodbye. Wouldn't you like that? Getting a goodbye from us? Not feeling like you're slinking out. We're not making fun of you. There's no judgment. If you have to leave, you have to leave. I get it. Zero judgment. That's why it's set up that way. All right, we'll give you guys one more minute to join in. The queue's open. And like I said, we'll grab 2 more people. I'm at the 2-hour mark. And I'm just going to I'm going to basically give you guys that last. Yeah, Streamlabs is really good. It was it's the best addition I've ever made for this channel. The best. It made it so much easier for you guys. I think that's why the channel really had a good time taking off. I didn't buy it. This is the free edition. I leaned into buying. I ended up paying for Discord because I want Discord to become like a hub for us, because we can definitely, you guys can use it too. You can use it for your channel, so you guys can just hop in there, share, talk. You're more than welcome to be part of it. Use it. We were actually in the summer is a lot more prominent because I had a lot more free time and we had a lot more things going on. But you're more than welcome to join it. Like, it's not gone. It's just we haven't used it as much. So we'll get in there. All right, you guys ready? I think we're good. And this is what I was doing all week, by the way, just so you understand. When I was doing Blookits, I don't know if you guys know what a Blookit is. It's like a Kahoot or a Gimkit. They're just things you do for classes, for classrooms. So I was running these with students because it was a week before vacation. And I'm like, all right, you guys ready? I'm not ready. I'm like, how are you not ready? I go, 5 minutes. I waited 5 minutes. But I'm not ready. I'm changing my Blook. Like, the Blook's basically the icon. The good God, man. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Like, let's go. Right? Rona, let's go. All right. If you're not in, you're not in. There's nothing I can do. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do what I did with the kids at school. Ready? A countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7. And it drove them crazy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. First person, Rona. Look at that. And then the second person would be Ethereal. Ethereal, really? Why you been on here? I'll read for you. Only because I know you're nice to people. Too late. The drums, you can roll the drum, but I already pulled. All right. Ethereal, what are you doing? All right, let's see here. Who is this X that many readers had mentioned? Oh, that's gonna be pretty fun. All right, Rona, give me 2 tarot decks. Let's see what I can do for you. Ethereal, jumping. I'm not saying you don't deserve it. Just a pain. Like, hey, let me also get in front. Left side 2 and 3. Yeah, so this would be 2 and 3. This is my communication deck and my deck. I love reading. I love being nosy, right? Ethereal, I'm not saying you don't deserve it, especially on Valentine's Day. I'm going to read for you. No, you can get read. No one's going to tell you can't get read. Do you realize how generous you are by going online? I think you do. Guys, do you realize how amazing that is for Ethereal to go live at every night, and how exhausting that must be for you, Ethereal? Like, oh my gosh. I see you do that all the time, and I'm very proud of you for that. Like, you and Anna and all the content creators that I'm just watching you guys just push. And I know you guys watch me do it, but I'm saying I watch you guys do it, and I do it for fun. Like, I do it because I'm like, this is I want to see how the algorithm works. It's the STEM teacher in me. It's the computer professor. It's the part of me that's like, cool. And then there's the scientist in me that says, I need to figure that out. But then this is spiritualist who says, let's read tarot. Don't show me anything. Don't show me your face. Don't say anything. And let's see how close we can get. And that's what it is. And the universe is responding. And that's what it is. And then you'll find whatever it is, and you'll get into that. And I love that. I do. I see you go live. And that's why I hopped on when you were saying something about the oracle cards. I said, whoa. I said, tarot is life. I think you said you love oracle cards most or more than anything. I said, and I actually I went on to Ethereal's channel. I was like, tarot is life. That's all I said. And then I left. I was like, I'm out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Just kidding, though. All right, here we go. Rona, let's see who this X is. So I can pick up any zodiac on this person. The deck's very loose, which is very good for us. Ooh, first card. Ooh. All right. They're in their head. That's a good sign. This is X energy. When you see the card facing back, don't look at it as reverse, especially in my 3x3 9-card read. It's not like that. If I was reading a Celtic Cross like this and I started pulling other cards and I boom, 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 yeah. No, this is like a kind of a quick read. Boom, it's fast. However, it's just packed with so much information. That's emotions. That's angelic. Yes, the angels are reaching you not to say, hey, go back to them, but look at all the stuff you've learned. You've been analyzing a bunch of X's. I can see that. Let's keep going. Logically, they're soul tribes. You're going, hey, that was a soulmate. That's a soulmate. Look at the angel cards. Gemini, we have the 5 of Wands. We're heading into that Leo strength energy. Look at how much you've grown from those X's. That's what they're trying to teach you. Soul energy, your soul, your inner energy. Look at that. Best of the best. Rona, wow. You've grown. You've grown, haven't you? Yeah, you've grown. Look at single X's. You've been analyzing all of these X's. But single. This is here and now. That's your emotions. But this is logically. You've been, let me think. You've been thinking, look, see? But I'm still alone. Like I'm unblocking. I'm still alone. Right here is that 9 of Wands. That's Sag energy. That's temperance. That's patience. It's not about the X. It's about all the X's, because you're going to sit there and like systematically analyze. So the guides were saying, hey, those other tarot readers, I'm not dismissing anybody, but they were saying, they used the word X because it was like basic, saying, hey, this is an X, because you're going to sit there and systematically go, was it so-and-so, so-and-so, and you're going to analyze. But the truth of the matter is, because you sat there and you picked apart, it's like having an open book test. Sounds so fun and easy, doesn't it? Right? And I'm going to be honest with you. This is what I used to do. I had a cumulative final. Chapter 1, chapter 22. Open book. Everyone's like, awesome. But I was like, it's timed. Oh, okay, no, whatever. 2 hours? Awesome. I'm like, but you have to know, like, it's timed. So they had to know the information. The truth was, you've been analyzing because this is timed. Like, you're curious. Your curiosity, the kid comes out for your soul saying, wait a minute. Watch, look above their head. Like, you're going forward. This is not about going back to an ex. I'm going to be very honest. Like, no, we're not going back. You're not going back. That's why you can't find out who it is. You're taking this sword because you're not trying to go back and go, break my heart again, hurt me, make me feel worthless. No, like, no. Look at all these things you learned going into a new relationship. You're the best. You're amazing. Yes, you're amazing. Yeah, look at that. You're amazing. Look at this. Is about moving on. This ancient energy. That's travel. That's vroom vroom. That's Cancer. By June, July, you're in a relationship. I'm gonna tell you, there's no fighting this. Can you understand that? I don't know. I think you can get. I think you can wrap your head around it. This is Soul Tribe. You're in a new relationship, but you have to take time for the next month or two, even 2-3 months. Get into that mindset, because we work in that 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months, 6 to 8 years. You're preparing to be in a relationship for the summer. This is not racing through it. You're not going to just jump in. Prepare your mind. I'm going to be in a relationship for summertime, and that's okay. And that's fine. You're going to be in a good, positive, wonderful relationship that's going to have its ups and downs. But all these exes have prepared you to get into a better relationship. Not because you were hurt, you were broken. They taught you this is not what you want, and you want something positive. Patience, Virgo energy, Hermit energy, Knight of Pentacles, Dark Horse candidate. This is the moment you realize what you've been looking for. You're looking to say, I want the shortcut. Go back. Go to the easiest one. I'll offer so-and-so. We'll get back together next week, tomorrow, and tonight. We're together. Shortcut back together. Nope. Universe says, no, like, that's not what we're talking about. The base root of your emotions, the base root of this foundation is the moment you say, I'm offering this opportunity. You don't have all the information because this person's not an ex, it's a new person. That's the thing. You're not trying to go back. It's a Dark Horse candidate. It's the Knight of Pentacles. It's that Virgo energy. We're just trying to get into that. It's that moment we're looking in that sense of who is this person? It's the person we haven't expected yet. It's the you're thinking X. It's this person. You are in the moment of inflection. Say, do I want to study or do I want to love this person? Yeah, I'd say you should study what happened in the X relationships. Maybe even start, like I would say, I tell people, write the journal, get into that sense of self-reflection. What happened? What caused the breakup? Be okay with it. This is the messenger of the highest self. This is past life, future life. This is the future highest version self saying we're getting in there. Underneath it all, this moves on. We scrap the rest of the cards. This is the card you will ultimately be left with, because your soul, no matter what, will be left with this. And this is a messenger, and this pages are all messengers, but it's past life. You have past life messengers. Passion, and this is growing a brand new relationship. This is not an ex. Did the exes miss you? Absolutely. Do they want you back? Yes. Is there ownership? Yes. Is there ownership on all sides? I don't know that. I don't see that. But I see justice. I see patience. I see the ability to say, I can move forward from this past relationship. I can. Can you? I don't know. There's stress here because you're worrying about which person's coming back. They're not coming back. That's why you can't get a name. This is Sag energy. That's pressure. And that's okay. That's Leo. That's strength. We're getting into that growth energy. That's strength. That's strength, Leo energy. That's summertime. This is saying this new person comes in because you're readying up. You're getting prepared for a journey. Think about going on a mountain climb. You don't say, I'm going tonight, I'm going tomorrow. You say, I'm preparing for it. You ready your body. You're ready your emotions. You're ready your systems to go. Your nervous system especially. This ex-person, whoever it is, they're not prepared. They're not ready. They weren't ready for the starseed that you are. They weren't ready for who you were. You were a catalyst. Maybe this was the giving and the receiving, and this was an imbalance. I can tell you there's something happening here. The messenger is telling you, what would you do with that? The moment you're told that you're a starseed, the moment you're told that you were look at this. You're tied to them. You don't want to let someone go because you want that person to come back. You want that person to be the one who comes back and says, hey, we're back together, because that's the person you miss. Look, you want to go back to that person. This is out of my hands. This card is out of my hands. You can actually see the person slinking back, looking back, stressed, going forward, wanting to go back. Please let me go back. But this next person is so profoundly spiritually different than this ex. You'll regret it. You will regret going back to the ex, the one that you broke up with, the one that you're not happy with and you ended it with. You're just going to go back because it's the quickest, easiest way to get back together. Look at the card just jump. Look at life lesson, cosmic keys. We were talking about this earlier. What if I told you this new person, this one from June, July, the one that's going to be together, is going to teach you spiritual life lessons, catalyst to something new, big. Yeah, look at this. Look at this card. Mid-deck pull. I haven't pulled this in probably maybe about 25, 30 readings. That is the topper card. This is a new person. This is like a friend, a partnership. This is what a partner will come in for like 30, 40, 50 years. This is long term. This is better than marriage. This is like pull this from me every day, all day. Logically, soul tribe, long-term communicator, someone who says, just call me in the middle of the night, I'm there, babe, I'll come to you. Oh yeah, no, this person's like not an ex. This person's like the best communicator you would ever ask for. You would not turn your back on this communicator. This person communicates. You're in stress, you're in strife, you're like, I want the ex, even if it's bad, I'll go back. It's better than nothing. No. This new person's like, the universe is like, are you sure? Because this person that you're lining up to frequency saying, my frequency has called for this partner who will make me ask myself, am I the best version of me? Not make you better. Ask you, are you asking yourself, are you the best version? Do you understand how that works? Yeah. All these exes were like, you could do this. Why are you not doing this? I don't like when you do that. I don't like when you do this. What about this? How come you're not this? Really? Really? Wow, that's a lot of pressure, isn't it? No wonder why you hid your emotions. You started to kind of go introvert and hide your feelings. It's easy to be physical, right? But then you're carrying the anxiety, the pain, the hate, the regret. And that's all you're left with. You're like, well, it's better than nothing. This is not that. This is letting that go. Let that go. Exes are now exes. Future only. You are looking at why they broke up. Write it down. Don't throw. It's easy to forget why we broke up. It's easy to forget why we left. Yeah. It's so easy to forget. Look, you're manifesting this beautiful spiritual partner. This thing that comes in, it's like, what is this? You don't ask, you're not chasing it, you're not saying, is that it? Is that? No, it just happens. It's the mutual attraction that comes in. It's starseed energy. It's letting go of this. How beautiful is that? Because you're carrying, if you go back, you're just carrying all of that pain, all of that hurt, all of that anxiety. That's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing. Starseed. You're leaning into your starseed field. That angelically. Yes, you miss these people. Yes, you're alone. Yes, it sucks. But that's not your forever. That's just you letting go of this anxiety, this pain, this hurt. And it's okay. Don't be mad at those people. They're not in your life anymore. Those are exes. Look, your outcome is this. That's our checkout card. That's our checkout card, Rona. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Why are you surprised? Why would you be surprised on that? I hid the card. You guys saw me. Go back and rewatch this entire video. Especially you, Rona. I took the starseed cards and dropped them in randomly. You didn't know where they went. I dropped those cards out. I think, I'll tell you, Rona, anybody I talk to on this channel, I'm not wasting my time. Like, I don't waste my time with love, with money, with tarot, with spirituality, with anything I do in my life. If you guys knew like where I'm heading, oh my Lord. You're either with me or you're out of my way. Not against me, because you can't be against me. So I don't even listen to you. Like, I just go, shh. I'm telling you. You have some gift, some powerful gift. It's just told me, hey, you're just a starseed. These exes have nothing on you. They've taught you a bunch of life lessons that you've refused to see or recognize. They've taught you pain. They've taught you hurt. They've taught you anxiety. You've taught them the same. You've taught them hurt, pain. This is a mutual road here. You both two ways here. But you're not going back. The X messages from those tarot readers are just saying it's not necessarily they're coming back. That pain is coming back. The revisiting of that X relationship comes back. You sit there and ask yourself, what is that? Why do I have that? Thank the universe. Be grateful for it and accept the new love that comes in. The one that you cannot control. The one that is uncontrollable. The mutual attraction. The one that is so profound. That gives you that black Two of Cups. There's one of those cards in all of these tarot decks. The one Two of Cups. I want you to walk away from this today and understand, if we never talk again, this person coming in is real. It's real. It's the best, most powerful reading today. It's telling you that person coming in is in your life for decades. They're going to help you understand that pain. Not understand it for you, but help you understand why it mattered, why you felt it. There's work that has to be done. Sometimes you have to remodel a house before you move in. Sometimes you have to fix something before you have to remodel it, you have to refurbish a car before you drive it. This is you revisiting your love before you love properly. All right, let's keep going. I think we have a donation. We have Pink Peach 4328. I would like to know, so it's optional. I would like to know the outcome of a love work life. My name is Crystal, and I'm a Leo. So it's optional. I don't have to tell you. I like this. Pink Peach. You guys see that? Pink Peach is asking, maybe, possibly. Thank you for the donation. This is coming. Like, this is not, you don't have control as much as take a moment and talk about those exes. That's what I'm telling all of you guys. Those exes have taught you something. Don't bury the feelings. Accept the feelings on this Valentine's Day. Accept all of that. Then the love comes in. Then that love will come in. Let yourself cry. You guys don't think I've cried more than once? Oh my god, I love the cry. I love the ex cry. Oh, getting the feels and saying, this matters. Like, I am the divinest of all masculine. But feeling the feels is so good. Getting that feeling of being in love, it's so good. You know? I'm the guy that's like, kiss on the forehead, what's wrong, babe? Let me hug you for like 10 minutes. And I'm the one who I won't let you go until you let go. Like, I'm the hugger that won't let go. I've been accused of being the best hugger. Because I hold until you let go. That's what I do. That's how I operate. I love hugs. I love a good hug. Big 6'3" version of me going, get over here, girl. Like, I do. I really do. I think that's beautiful. I think sometimes a hug's all you need. And sometimes it's like, I need it too. You wouldn't think that, but it's like, we all need that. We all need that, just feeling it. And I appreciate you guys for being here. I do. I really do. But people see me and it's like, you just wouldn't guess. It's just fascinating. I do appreciate everything you've done. I think appreciate everything you've been here for. But let me know what you guys are looking for. I appreciate all the donations. We had a couple membership renewals here today. But Pink Peach, looking for you. I want to see what, I'm actually curious to see what decks you pick. That's what I'm really looking for. If you're here, let me know. Valentine hugs for all. Big hug. I mean, these aren't small hands. All right, Pink Peach, talk to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. What are you feeling? What are you feeling about this? What numbers are you feeling? So this is a work situation. So I look for 8 of Pentacles straight out. It's that hermit energy. It's that hiding. It is the co-worker energy, really. But this is the divine deck, communication deck. This is my deck. This would be like the guides deck. 5 is alive, moon deck. And this is just basically, think about like a 6-shooter, right? Like old Wild West. This is like my personal sidearm. 4 and 5. Love these decks. And there's not any one that's particular to me. Like if I had to pull and someone said you choose, I always grab this one. It's the quickest one. It's like, whoop. I'm lefty by design. I'm actually ambidextrous, I guess you could say. But because I'm lefty by throwing, bat righty. I do a lot of different things like that. All right, let's do this. Pink Peach, let's take a look at the coworker. Do you know their sign by chance? That's all right. 4 and 5 is it. We're going to go with the one you want. What is the, do you know the Zodiac? I don't know if you said that. Let me take a look. I don't know if you actually told me. You said you're a Leo. Do you know what their sign is? Because Leo is going to be King of Wands and Strength card 5, 6, 7 of Wands. I'm not going to do an update right now. Thank you. That would be not good. We'll pause on that. Strength the decks. Tell me about the love. No, but if you don't know, I'm sure you might know. I'm sure most of you females know a lot. The person that I was talking to is a Libra. They were born under this sun, this moon, this yeah. You probably know a lot more about them than you're letting on. I seen a Facebook reel, I think it was, and the girl was like, I think I know his name, and the other girl was like, it was like a joke, but it was like, I think I know his name, and she's like, hold on, I think I could find him. She's like, no, I only know his first name. She's like, oh, here's this. She tracked him down by the mother and this and job, and it was like within 10 minutes she had like the entire outline of this guy. I was like, what? She's like, here's a picture of, see this coat that he wore once? It was like, see, I could find the coat from this other person. This could be his sister wearing his coat. It was so weird. I was like, Jesus. It was actually kind of funny, but it was also like, what? Some of you are very good detectives. So there's a divine communication breakdown. That Four of Cups is the Cancer energy, deep feelings. It's July energy. It's Cancer feels. It's July 12th, 21st. It feels like Tree of Life. It's like unsaid messages, unread messages, left unread. I don't know. Maybe left unread. Could be in that way too. Yeah, look at the stress. Wow. There are feelings. I'm going to be honest with you. Really, really, there are feelings. No doubt. No doubt. I don't think you guys say it, but there are feelings happening here. I can tell you. That's why you're asking, because you're just like, are there really feelings? There are really feelings. Like, see? Spark of feels. That Sag energy, that's real. Eight of Wands energy, it's the 11/23 to December 2nd. It's at 1123. It's the about to start. It's like almost feel like it's about to kiss or something, like so real. It's patience energy. Knight of Wands, past life. There's something triggering, but you can't get into that moment. You just know you feel something when they're around. Yeah, look at the hanging back. I'm telling you. This absolutely is a relationship or something. It's in pause. It won't kick off. Something's holding this back. I feel like it could be the man, the masculine holding back. They're not committing to this, and that could be them. Yeah, look at Prince Charming, Akashically. Divine Blueprint, they're in your life for a reason. I don't see the coworker. I see more love. I see more feelings. The coworker part of it's just like, it's frivolous. Wow, you guys have a lot of feelings for each other, huh? Wow. Like, you're just asking me just to say, can Cosmic catch this? Like, you know you guys have feelings for each other. It's very obvious. Look at that. Empress energy. Like, that's angelic Empress. That's good feelings. It's almost stressing you out feelings. There's the Queen. Queen of Cups. That's the, I was gonna say Gemini. No. This is Cancer energy. That's June 21st to July 21st. That right there is like in the summertime. But it's like regretful, like covering feelings up. Not your heart speaks, but your emotions don't. If that makes sense. Somebody's holding back. Was going to continue to hold back. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no emotional breakthrough. There it is. Sag energy again. Past life is there. You feel it. They feel it. I don't know if you've been physical with them, but it's been close. Very, very close. We're getting very close to physicality. You can see past life. It's so hard to not be physical with this person. Two cards underneath it all. We get this, the King of Swords with the universe. The universe is messing with both of you. I would keep going slow with this because what this is telling me, your divine blueprint put you together. This is not mistake. This is not some weird mistake. You're not like, oh wow, we're co-workers. How weird is this? No. I don't know if this is long term. That's the only thing I gotta warn you, because the King of Swords is starseed energy. It's like, if you have to go through this barrier. I'm gonna see more here in just a moment, but you're absolutely right. See, this decision that has to be made. Libra energy. I don't know. The Libra has to, the air sign energy, that air sign Libra energy has to make a decision. They have to do something. If they pretend it doesn't exist, then it won't happen, because you have to meet halfway. And one of the two of you has to go halfway. I really feel like the other half of the partnership is not continuing. They're kind of like go halfway and then stop. Halfway and then stop. You guys feel good around each other. That's the thing. When you are together, it's just the two of you. Wow. It's real. It's undeniably real. Wow, I feel good for you. It's so real. That's Virgo depth energy. That's man, I'm really feeling like this a spark here. Something's off alignment, almost like you hide your feelings and they still see how you feel. But what I'm getting is they're not telling you. Look at this. Sag energy, feelings energy. What is this? What are the feelings? Is there another person, or is there a Sag energy in this? Because I have the Leo, I have the fire. This could be fire in your chart. This could be you. Maybe you're kind of off center. You're not exactly showing how you feel. Maybe that could be what this is, because you know this past life, you know this passion. Maybe you're holding back. And that could be also what this is. We'll see here in a moment, because we definitely have the Prince Charming here. Yeah, like there's a moment of like, I want to say something. You almost said something. Angelically, you held back. You want to wait for one more sign. Yeah, there it is. There's the air sign energy. Very intriguing. What does this person do to get you going? They fire you up. They get you feeling something. Because that right there is Libra energy. That right there is Libra, no doubt. So they try, or they know you're into them. That's Libra justice. Right there is Libra justice energy. The 2, 3, 4 swords is Libra energy. You absolutely both have feelings for each other, but we're holding back. It's honestly like they know and you know you have feelings for each other, so why do anything more? So it's honestly going at it like, go slow. There's nothing to lose if you guys go slow, everything to lose if you guys mess up. So this is a slow burn. What you want me to say, and I know you do, you want me to say, oh my God, it just happens. This magic moment happens. No, because neither of you guys want to risk this. Like, neither of you guys want to risk this moment. So it puts you in this beautiful place where the feminine is treated so well, and she embraces it, eats it up, and then you guys go quiet almost. And that's like this moment, like walk away with at least this one piece instead of have everything. That's the justice. Like, you guys know the feelings are real, and then you walk away. Will you act on them? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really think so. I think you're both saying this is better than nothing, because if this implodes, you lose everything, and that's the scariest thing for you. And it scares the hell out of you to lose this person. If it messes up, you lose them forever, because they make you feel so good, and you're like, I don't want to lose them. If this messes up, they're gone, and I don't have them at all. See, like, so you're slowly. I would rather build the slow, have 1 pentacle, slow, have 2 pentacles, have 3, and then all of a sudden it builds to a whole lot more. It's wiser to go slow than it is to go fast. And so with this person, it's like friends first with feelings, friends first with feelings with benefits. You know, I don't know, but I feel like your intuition is telling you there is something absolutely here. There's a burning desire that you know is real. They're hiding their feelings for you, just so you know. They absolutely are hiding their feelings, but they flirt with you to such an extent, you go, there's no way that's just pretend. This is a beautiful Valentine. This is the reading I want to do on Valentine's. Like, they really, really do like you. But they're afraid to lose you, like, but they have to work with you, so they're still attracted to you, and it's like, it's not a bad problem, but it's also what happens if you overstep. So you can see the fire burning. See the fire for them, the masculine. It's burning. It's burning. Libra, fire, masculine, fire, devil in the details. So you're asking, do they like you? Yes, they like you. They like you. There's the Libra checkout card. Like, mid-deck pulls, split the deck. They like you. Is that the question you're asking? Do they like you? Do they really like you? Is that what you're really, really asking here? I do believe that's the question. The answer is yes, unequivocally yes. Happy Valentine's Day. You have a Valentine. It's on your desk. As Mr. Cosmic the teacher would say. It's on your desk. It's got that little Valentine heart with the little, the little crayon filled out. Is there anything else you want to know about this person? Because I'm also curious, because I don't see Emperor here, but they make you feel like an Empress. Or, like, that's what it feels like. Are you their Empress? It really makes you, they really like making you feel good. And it doesn't feel like love bombing, just so you know. Oh my God, thank you. He actually invited me out today. Yeah, that, like, I would absolutely lean into that. These cards just jumped. Don't overthink it. Just go. So, yeah, that sounds good. Whatever, cool. Just be like, cool. That's awesome. I would definitely do that. I would definitely get into that. They're not inviting you out for no reason on Valentine's Day. They're definitely not inviting you out for no reason. So I can absolutely read. Let's see here. Let's see here. Holly, can I have a general? My heart is heavy today because it's an anniversary of leaving my husband. He died 9 months later. Oof. Wow. Pink Peach, I wouldn't sweat it. Honestly, I honestly I wouldn't sweat it too much. I would think about it like this: like he wants to go out with you on Valentine's Day. So look at it like that, Crystal. You don't have to do anything. He just wants to hang with you, right? So just hang with him. Say, yeah. Say, what do you have in mind? Put it all on him. What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? But he definitely likes you. You are in charge. I love that. But don't overthink it. But don't go too fast. And also go slow. And be no, really. All right, Holly. Give me 2 tarot decks. Let's read for you. Let's get some feels out of here. But someone's asking you to hang out on Valentine's Day. There's love in the air. There's absolutely love. 5 and 6. Apple sticks. All right, Holly. I love how you guys keep me online. Like, it's actually adorable. You're not going anywhere, Cosmic. Sit down. That's so funny. Holly, I got you. All right, let me get some iced tea. Let me fill this up. Because this actually is a very tiny cup. Look at how tiny actually, this is the biggest cup I have. No, this is a super tiny cup, and I haven't finished this yet. All right, let me get some more iced tea, Holly, so I can be really, really good. No, you're fine. It's adorable. I think some of you guys see it. It's like, you know what it is? It's like some of you guys, it's like, Holly, we're all good. It's like I was just about to sign off a few minutes ago, and then like Pink Peach is like, hey, wait a minute, read for me. I love it. I think it's great. It reminds me of the kids at school. Like, end of class, I need my sticker. I'm like, you need your sticker now? Like, yeah. I'm like, no, you just don't want to go back to class. I go, you just want to hang with me. They go, I know. I said, no, that's not the answer. I go, you're supposed to go back.
A current flows through time and space, gentle hands of the unseen grace. Eyes closed tight, yet visions bloom in the stillness, shed the gloom. Rise and float where the stars align. A melody whispers, it's divine.
All right.
In the hum of the universe we blend.
Thank you, Holly. That's very nice. My heart is heavy, and your readings always calm me. It's like emotional calm, right? Is that what it is? I was recently told that. That was actually, someone said that to me. I thought that was sweet. I do have a soothing voice. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Let me give you a hug. Right? It's like, is that kind of voice? It is a little ASMR. Except when I'm saying, hey, stop rolling around the room. Stop. Hey, whose pencil's this? Excuse me. Like, at school, I'm like, excuse me. Why am I finding a hot glue on the floor? It's me. Really? I think the kids just like give me a hard time. All right, Holly. Give Holly some love. Let's really Holly it up. Heavy heart. That sucks. I think it's a fear thing too, right? We're afraid. We get afraid. We lock in. We're afraid. Like, cause I'm picking up even on the cards already, because the moon energy in that 5 is alive, right? It's, did I make a mistake? Did I do something? You know, and the fear is the imagination just playing games on us. See, these cards locked in. Like, I was trying to put these back and it wouldn't go anywhere. See, look, the death card. with the Five of Pentacles. And this is rebirth. It also we could talk about, you know, how after he moved on and you broke up, things happen. But it's not yours. It's the Tower moments. You didn't take on the Tower moment. You didn't do anything. It's that locked in. It's that chasing the dragon kind of thing. It's that 7 energy. You know, we kind of, you'll see it here in a minute, I bet. Like, it's this. It's the blueprint. It's like that's how it was destined for him. Like, that's how it ended up. It's not you did anything. And that fear, that like rehearsing, going back and back and back to the same whatever vice that he had, he was rehearsing that event. You didn't rehearse it. You didn't say, hey, did you take your daily dose today? No. Like, the angelic card comes out and says, look at you. Move forward with the beauty, the ability, this is the divine touch. You're a happy, beautiful being. You're a happy soul. Everyone has this courage to say, I did enough. And you have to just say, I did enough. Anyone asks you, you did enough. Not just say it for others, say it for you. And courage is not absence of fear. I get it. It's the prioritization. It's the changing. It's the correct prioritization of something that you know you didn't make a mistake. Look, and we hold back, especially on days like today, we'll hold back. What if, how come? And that's the angel saying, it's okay. It's okay to feel that. You have permission to cry and think about it, because you're still in that transition period of was and will be. And there it is. The Ace of Cups coming in. Oh, baby, you will be loved. Oh, you will be so loved. That's what's coming in. That's an angelic love. That's coming in. That's marriage. Do you know that? This is a cup that can't be spilled. This is like you try to get out of bed in the middle of the night and they pull you back in. They go, where are you going? Like, I got to go pee. They go, no. And you're like, I know, I really got to go pee. Like, it's that moment. It's that fear, that worry, that like that imagination that you had focused on, saying, I got to get out of this, because you got out of whatever that was because it wasn't right for you. Congratulations. The angels are telling you, congratulations. That moment that you were not doing enough. That's not right. No. That you can feel it. Your body feels it. That's what you're feeling, right? You're feeling that awareness. You're observing of whatever that is. That's this. The short throw energy says, Capricorn, devil in the details. Let's be real honest. Let's pick this apart for a second. We talk about the Capricorn. We talk about that 2 pentacles, that infinity, the 3 pentacles, the master, the apprentice, the novice. We talk about that moment. We talk about the pentacles that are up in the rafters, the 4 pentacles, which is really long-term. They weren't being long-term partner for you. When you got into that, that wasn't comfort. That wasn't expansion. That was like more contraction. That was losing a possibility. This is the moment of the universe saying, what if we offered you love? No one's saying one-time offer. No one's saying the only offer. What if we, the universe, offer you love? We're not worrying about failure or falling or tripping or going too fast. What if we offer you love? That fear that you have, and we're going to say have, that's the imagination. Let's put it to good use. Let's put the imagination to good use, because we can't do what happened. We can't change what happened. You didn't make what happened happen. That wasn't you. It's not a red or a green flag. It's a black flag. It's an awareness flag. That's what it's telling me. That's not yours. Like, it's not. It's, hey, by the way, I'm going to give you a heads up. Oh wow, that's tough. And have the courage to say, yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, it bothers me still. I get into it, but let's talk about you for a minute. Like, I don't want to, I'll get into that later. When you meet somebody, be aware of it, observe it, let the person know, acknowledge it, and say, I'm not telling you just to get, it's that white rose in the moment saying purity. Say, yeah, it's tough. We all get into these things. Look, no judgment. The universe says no judgment. Allow the person to get in there. Allow the angel to say, if someone goes in there and goes, God damn, man, I'm out. So that's cool. That's cool. It's not about you. That has no judgment on you. Holly, you're a beautiful, loving being, right? Oh man, you're amazing. There's gonna be people who are gonna come in and go, what? I'm out. Peace. Say, yeah, you are. Goodbye. But be the most pure, honest version of yourself. Then you'll start to see this. These things won't come out of nowhere. That's the scariest part of this. We talk about the Knight of Pentacles all the time, and I labeled this easy because it make it easy for you guys. The dark horse candidate, right? The one you're not expecting. You're the one they're not expecting. You're not expecting you because you're looking at today and you're saying, hey, it sucks. You will not live the rest of your future, the rest of this eternity, the rest of this moment, because this is a life lesson, I can promise you. There's two people here, but we don't see one of the other two people. This is the emotions, the here and now. You're feeling them. You're feeling this other partner that you're talking about. Look, there's you who's in pain, and then there's them. They're not here. We have this moment of, but that's not you. This is not love. This wasn't love. This never became love. This was just this was the only comfort you knew. Let's get into the reality of what you're looking for, right? Curiosity Kid kicks off, and we look at this and we lean forward. We don't know everything, but you have a whole lot of wonder. What is it you want? What is the 10 things you want from a partner? What is the 10 things that you have to provide to a partner to feel good? Oh, I love making breakfast, or I love being the person. I love being the person who can bring them something. Whatever that is, I can provide. Oh, I love doing this, and this for my person. Whatever that is, you have your list and you have your list of receive and give. Don't give up on your list, right? So let's do this. Let's look. This is the move on. You have learned so much from this. No judgment. Let's get on to what we have learned. And we have the sadness, but we're going to move beyond that. This is a group of 3. There could be a child involved here going forward. Let's not dismiss that possibility. It could be their kid, it could be someone else. Whatever this is, you could have a child with them because we still have 3 people here, and then it's extended family. Why can't that be? Why can't that be? We look at this as we go forward. We have the group of 3 again. We have the equal give and receive. We have the judgment. We have the scales of justice. We have the Libra energy. This could even be in effect no later by, hey, Halloween, you're going and having a party with them. This person. Why? Because you're setting yourself up saying, I'm letting this go. Not because I don't want to think about it anymore, because this is not you. This is evolution beyond you. A big hug from me to you right now. I'm telling you, you're letting this allow yourself to kind of feel it, because you're saying they're gone. The judgment's not on you. There is judgment, right? Everyone's going to judge this, no matter how it's going to happen. Let the horn blow, but just realize you're moving on. What you move on from will not always be carried by you. This was not you who did this. You never did this. But you did experience this heartbreak. The 3 of Swords, you know what that is? That's the Libra justice energy. That's October. It's like, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this unconditional love that comes in October? Are you ready for this love? And it might lean in the beginning of summer. Like, you see? The universe is trying to reach you about your car insurance. LOL. No, but really, it's trying to get in touch with you and saying, I know this is pain. I know this hurts. It's okay to cry it out. It's okay to enjoy that. But look at all the aces that are starting to populate. You're amazing. You know? That's what I'm telling you, is this is beautiful energy. You're holding back on you. That's the only thing we see here. Devote time to you. Bring in that emotional mastery. Not the emotional absence. And you're coming here saying, hey, this sucks, it hurts. Yes, it does. Oh, absolutely hurts. You know why? Because you haven't committed to that growth mindset saying, this is what happened, I know what's gonna happen. Right? And then when you lock into that future version of yourself and know that this happened, and you have ownership, you own this, you kind of own a little bit. You say, yeah, this happened, I feel guilty. And the universe says, don't, you didn't do this. You didn't do this. It's okay to feel bad about it, but you didn't do any of this. Look at the outcome. Look, you're always going to be tied to this past. So if you're going to be tied to it and you have guilt, that's not you. But the devil in the details is this is going to be part of who you are for forever and ever and ever. How are you going to associate with this guilt is going to be up to you, but that's not going to be yours to carry. That's not your pain. You didn't make this happen. But the reality is this did happen. How do you take this forward? How do you obey this? How do you create order out of this chaos? That's the truth. This man never became sovereign in their own energy. When they were trying to govern themselves, they just gave up. And that's the truth. That's the rawest, most beautiful freedom I can give you here, because you're chained to this past version of themselves that really, really is holding you back. Cut yourself free. This is so beautiful. Look, Love is coming in, and this is honestly from them as well. This is addiction, just so you know. This is the addiction card. You recognize it, you see it, cut yourself free from it. That's not your addiction, it's theirs. Love yourself. Realize that this is not yours. This chaos isn't yours. The order is yours. You're a beautiful, beautiful being, and you deserve love. What I tell people to do is open up to that communication, that friends first. Friends first. Open up. Look at this. Back to back to back swords. Take action on you, right? You deserve to be happy, and that's coming in. Absolutely coming in. You feel everything, and I get it. I feel it too, man. Like, oh. But you know what? Here's one thing that I'm going to make goddamn sure. You're ruled by nothing. None of this past is going to rule you. No way. None of it's going to rule you. Your undisciplined mind, yeah, that could be out of control. But when we can control that self, we can control who you are. We can gain control of the power that lives within you, and then say, you know what? Yes, I want to be pulled in the middle of the night. I need to go pee and let go of me in a great way. Stop holding back from being loved. This is not you. That was a moment in your life that has happened. That silence is no more. It's being brought in by laughter, taking action, finding love, finding the moment that you need to move forward from it, and saying, this is you. This is you taking this pause and saying, you are now becoming gravitational presence. You are the reason this happens. Ten of Pentacles, $1 million payday. This is the blueprint. This is the universe saying, the moment you cut yourself free, and I'm not saying disown yourself from this, but realize that this happened. But you didn't make it happen. You didn't cause it to happen. And there's life lessons in each and every one of us. We all go through this. Too much of anything is not a good balance. We talk about all the time duality. Too much money, wealth, abundance, ownership of anything. Like, I'm the owner, get out of my way, I'll do this. Right? It can destroy someone. Anything. Too much tarot. It can really destroy someone. Don't think about even just the negativity of vices in life. Your life's going to reorganize around that too much. And that's why I tell you guys, everybody, to get other hobbies. Find other things in your life. You're amazing. Like, you're so amazing. The universe is like, I will goddamn, this is like, take action. Look at all the aces. And you're like, I think, I don't know, 5 and 6. I don't know. Maybe 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I'm like, no, stick to what you feel. You guys see what I'm saying? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Look it. You can be my Valentine. You want to be my Valentine? Holly, you want to be my Valentine? Right? Mm-hmm. My Valentine, girl. What's this? Sure? Don't say sure. You're supposed to say yeah. Yeah. Sure? Sure is like, I'm not sure. I have nothing else going on. That's like, lean into it. No, but really, it's like, it's you. Own this energy. You're amazing. Like, I can't pull these cards and say, what if they were all towers? What if they were all towers? Like, hey, Holly, your towers are all happening. No. Or 10 of swords. Like, I pull 6 10 of swords. Like, sorry. Like, really? The lovers? I didn't even make a big deal about it. Like, whatevs. Like, it's that good. For real. Like, wink, wink. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Come sit on my lap. Let's watch a movie. No, but it's all good. You're fine. It's right, ethereal. This moment, these things that happen to us, the abuse we face, the pains that we go through, and I speak from personal experience, all this stuff that we face, it's because people try to take advantage of us. When I was little, right? And my dad abused me, beat me, whatever, it's because he had advantage. I could have sat there and said, you know, there's nothing I can do. And I was little, and I said, no more. And I was way little. I was too little to fight back. I did. And I grew up, and this is kind of what you see here. And I realize is I have no other option. That's basically one of my mottos in life. I have this option, and that's why, if you guys have paid attention early on the channel, I was like, I'll have 100,000 subscribers, and even my family, people are like, oh, really? But we'll see, because I give myself no other option, and I see it in the cards. Like, I can either read tarot or I can read tarot. There's no other option for me. I either have the gift or I don't, but the don't doesn't exist for me, so I have tarot or I have tarot. And I think you have a gift, and your gift is being blocked by this past pain. You're a lovable person. Lovable energy. All right. Ethereal, I'm not trying to ignore you. People just keep cutting the line, throwing money at me like I'm some exotic dancer with tarot cards all over me. Like, get away. Like, give me that Ace of Wands. I'm like, that's mine. Like, excuse me. Let me do a waterfall read for you, Ethereal. Let me see what that is. Let me do a waterfall read. I haven't done this. I haven't done this in a while. I want to see what it brings out for you. Basically, from my guides to you, what does the outlook look like for you? Not about Valentine's, not about love, about you. Trajectory. It's kind of like we're doing a diagnostic on your future. This could be love, anything, but it's really you. It's about you and your existence, about your purpose, who you are, what you've been doing, the energy you've been putting out, when you existed as channeling, different person, and you reset. Give me 2 tarot decks for a moment. Let's see what I get out of this, and we'll end on this. There's purpose here. You've been putting out a lot of help, and then who helps you? So let's do this for you. 4 from the guides. This is called a waterfall read. So, see what I'm saying? There it is. There it is. First card out. Look at yellow. Solar output means going into your universe. So this is Emperor energy, boss mode energy. Could be you. Could be help. Could be others. Could be. Well, we'll see here, because we're going to pull on not only the scepter, but also the globe. I sometimes call it the apple, because it's my teacher mind, the golden apple. Something hidden, love. Here we have the love cycles going through. You're in a love cycle. You have the angelic love cycle happening. You have the commitment, or you have commitment issues happening. It could be marriage. But this is a growth cycle happening. You have this long growth cycle happening. Now it's getting real interesting. You can actually see here, it had me split the cards until you could see the word words, which is interesting. This is your channel. This knowledge is you offering help. This is money is coming in. The monetization will start paying you more and more and more. Don't wait on it. Get perspective on what works. You can't see the knowledge that you're growing. 10 of Swords, there's going to be some other things happening here. What else are we getting here? We T-Stain Tarot. We're getting the gyroscope. We're getting the best of the best. Best of the best. Commitment energy. I like what I see here for that. That's actually the universe talking to you. Moon energy. Yeah, there it is. What we're getting here is the it's like student, mentor, assistant, it's kind of like a class. Interesting. So, Queen of Wands, Aries energy. moon energy, which for you and me, we've already established this is you being ethereal moonlight. It's your spiritual. It is a very high intuitive card, but the guides pull this for you. You'll notice this will happen more and more. It's the words. It's this. It's me teaching you guys. Like when I teach you, I say, hey, here's a waterfall reading. 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, etc. You soak this stuff up. You go, I want to learn, and you learn, and you learn, but you become like the center of the learning, because then you take some of this and teach it, like as like a teacher. There is regret here. This cups. 5 of Cups energy being that Scorpio rebirth energy. It could also be that, but it's the soul is going through the regret. There's some other parts of you that go through regret, as we also go through the Empress energy, the Emperor energy, the rebirth. Wow. And then there's that. There's the Guides energy. Like you and I have a special relationship bond. I can tell you it's spiritual. It's definitely there. I've talked about it more than once. But you and I both, and angelically, there is this Libra justice energy. It's a lot of stress, a lot of building, right? A lot of ups and downs. It's sharing with you, like you go through it, we all go through it, creators go through it. And that spiritual bond, and I think you said it yourself, there is something real, there's a real connection, there's something happening. It's that moment you come back, the resiliency, the moment you have resiliency with the spirit. The moment you come back and come back and come back, and you're like, do I? And yes, and when you do, that's the moment it happens. The Tree of Life card, the 4 of Cups, it's that Cancer energy, Chariot energy. You keep going. It's the moment you realize there's something there. There's always messages waiting. The Tree of Life energy comes in with that sense of growth. It's the Empress energy. It's the other side of the veil. Temperance energy, patience. The universe wants you to basically know, and you'll see here in just a moment. Like I'm trying not to cover this all up, but there's something bigger here. There's that Ace of Wands I was just joking about. But it's your passion. It's your passion for this learning, passion for this tarot, passion for whatever this is that we get into. Because let's be very blunt with you and I. What I teach and how I teach or how I operate is different than how you operate versus how, say, Love-Anna operates and other people operate. And it's the future. The future we feed unconsciously is different. It's stressful. It's very strong, but it is inevitably charged. There is some kind of moment of rebirth. It precedes even our rebirth, our energy coming back. But there's parts of us that collapse into this reality, this purpose. And if we are interpreting, and hopefully we interpret correctly, there's parts of our assumptions, or at least our readings, that come into this that we can see and distort that reality from what we see correctly. The parts of that, it is stressful, right? It's a lot of energy. Past life comes in. We have the angels coming in at the center line. You and I both have it. The angels definitely ride with you, which is good. At the cornerstone, the Judgment card, which is hard to see, it rides not only with you and I, but also with your moon tribe, what I would call the Cosmic Collective. It rides within that only because the people who are true to that energy, like, are the ones. Like, they don't need you or me or us. They need themselves to be true to themselves. And that's what ends up happening as they travel. They let go of that regret, the anxiety, the grief, the anger, and they fight it in themselves. It's easier to kind of be grumpy, regretful, right? And we tell them, let go of that irrelevant part, let go of that part of yourself, the ones that we refuse to transform. Transformation work is tough. It's a lot of work. It really is. But when these cycles end, we go, no wonder I was fighting it. It takes a lot of work to get there. We don't know the end. We don't see it. We can't tell it. We can't say, oh, you put this in, then and do all this work, and that's what you've been doing. And you didn't know how much work it would take to get into what you're doing. It's rewarding, and the money will come, but you didn't know how much work it would take. And that's the biggest difference. But the cup is there. This is the same cup we had earlier, but it's going into the future. It's not reverse. It's not reverse. It's mentorship. It's that moment you see yourself going into that, I have it. It's growth. When we get this Akashic card and we lean into this, this is the moment you realize whatever you've been doing, it's not repeating the same lessons over and over. It's understanding the masculine versus the feminine. It's the imbalance. How do you surrender? How do you let go? How do you let go of whatever this softness energy is or this weakness energy is without becoming too different? Because you have to keep evolving as you keep building, as you stay public. And there's a part of this spiritual growth, this pattern recognition, definitely been on here too long. But there's definitely this spiritual part of yourself, this pattern recognition. There's something in here. It's not a spiritual bypass, and some people think just even tarot, oracle, whatever it is, you can just get the quick and easy answer and not do the work. But your ego, the identity, that must die. It must go away. And people want, if you ask anybody, people want legacy. They want a version of themselves that will survive everything, every version of the universe that will continue. And people love that idea, but most people don't want to put that work in. You, my friend, are putting that work in. That's what the universe is saying. You're committing to that. You don't see it, but it's happening. You're doing similar thing that I'm doing in a way. No ego, no expectation, no nothing. But you're starting to see truths that others have yet to even figure out. You're facing realities that others have yet to even understood. I mean, there's parts of you that you're no longer negotiating with. When you started to even begin to even be part of, like, say what I had here, you would look at this daily moments and going live, and you would look at it way differently. But when you did it, when you took this moment, you're seeing yourself, your versions of yourself, where people know you, people are recognizing you. Not because they want something from you, but because you have become. And I think that's the part of it. We don't know where the end is. There is no end. Because once you set legacy in motion, you don't know what happens. Example, think about all of these monumental companies. GE, like the people who started GE. Or, trying to think of a company we can really relate to. Something Dell Computers. Dell Computers was bought out. He was actually, Michael Dell was basically had like a hostile takeover of his own company, and he came back with other people, with other investors, and rebought the company back. Then went and bought like EMC, and now he made the company private. He can't be taken over again, but his company will forever live, his legacy. Like, it's not one of those things you're going to disappear, because his name is on so much equipment. And it's not just him, it's his name lives in legacy. That's what the universe is saying. You're heading into legacy. If you do this, if you keep doing what you're doing and discovering what you discover in yourself, let alone not forget about what you're doing for people. That truth that you're finding, you're uncovering, the parts of yourself. There's so much there. There's so much there that you're uncovering. Stop negotiating and start finding. It's going to compound more and more as you go forward. That's the thing we look at. It's a very interesting ride, and that's why I look at it and I tell people, and I still hold true to I talk about like XRP and stuff like that. We talked about that early on. People are like, well, the price is down. I go, sure. And they ever hear about dollar cost average and all this? I go, come talk to me in 10 years and we'll see what Ripple and XRP has done. Because there's so many things that my guides have gotten right over the years. Like they're the ones who put me that way. And I can't give you financial advice. But when I see stuff like this, I see that kind of same thing in you. Like, there's an investment in what you do. And you invest in others. That's beautiful. I thank you guys for being here. I thank you for being part of the channel. I thank you for taking your time on this Valentine's Day. Take time to say I love you to somebody. Somebody that matters. Somebody that makes a difference in your life. and say I love you to people that really, really, really mean something to you. And I'll take that moment to say I love you. You out there, you guys. We got into 100,000, not for some bragging rights, but because we're connecting so many of us, you, like me, all of us, people like us, like-minded individuals. Not because we want something from someone, because we just want to make sure you're okay. Yeah, you need a hug? What is that? Right? What does that change for our reality, our life? How does that change our existence? I think it changes us very profoundly, realizing there's people out there like you and me that we don't want anything from you. We just want you to be okay. I appreciate everything you've done. Appreciate all of the time you've taken, my moderators especially, the donations. I thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to be back here on Monday for Members Only Monday, and I'll be back here again this week. And if you're looking for any content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a subscriber, hit that notification bell, set it to all. Check out all the social media, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, or go over to cosmicboogeyman.com, book a reading with me. I'll see you guys real soon. I love you guys. You have to be safe, because if you're not, I won't see you back here. I'll see you guys soon. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. See you soon.